And I just screamed, it's all flipping energy. Well, the instance I decided to start my stream, OPAs joined the vibe, activating the first Dorime of the day. And I'm gonna make sure you guys hear that one. I did turn it off initially, but this time I turned it on. But what's up, everybody? It's your Uncle Crowns. I was close to saying boy, but it's your Uncle Crowns. I'm a grown-up man now, right? Because local man just clocked 20 this year, you get me? But that being said, welcome to the Scripted Elite League, and we are back again with another Super Weekend. So this is Super Weekend 2, the second Super Weekend out of 3, if I'm not mistaken. That being said, once again, it is the Scripted Elite League, brought to you by Scripted Esports, in partnership with Insider Africa, proudly sponsored to you by Last Vengeance and Men of Blood Esports. Today is a Super Weekend, like I said initially. I pretty much have a whole lot of things planned, including a semi analyst desk. That being said, my analyst is going to join me on Discord real soon. I hope so, because he's not here at the moment, but it's pretty much one of the smart brains we've got in the community. Yeah, so that being said, he's going to be here, and when he comes here, I'm going to introduce him properly to the stream. You'll not be hearing him during the game, but you're going to hear him when I come back to the screen. But that being said, welcome. Today is going to be the Super Weekend. Participating teams are going to be none other but Slime 4KT, Influence Rage Africa, G3 Temper, Khk Africa, Team BBC, Blackjack Esports, Gamers Unite Nation, Honored Souls Africa, 17 Art of Killing, Immortalz Not Gaming, Undisputed African Esports, Aphelion Apex, Nibble Odyssey, Sims Outplayed, and none other but the boys from Team Unknown. In case you noticed, there are some teams who were here last week but did not make it this week, and that is because some other teams just showed them that, you know what, we actually need a Super Weekend in our life, and we're going to be fighting for that. And they showed their prowess, their hunger. Particularly, I'm talking about the guys from Not Gaming. That being said, I'm going to be showing you the leaderboard. Remember, I told you guys last week that there is a different leaderboard for the end of the Super Weekend. Now, this is the end of Super Weekend 1, and this is what the leaderboard looks like. So all that 150 something points, it does matter, because we're not going to be using that, but we're going to be using this to determine what top 16 teams are going to be participating in that finals. That being said, up on top of the list, we've got the guys from Influence Rage Africa. You see that 25 points that they have to themselves. Team BBC, Gamers Unite Nation, Khk Africa, Slime 4KT, Pain Africa, G3 Temper, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And you can all just see that as it goes from up to down. That being said, that's currently what we have. And looking at this, there is a little bit of a problem, because we see the guys from Pain Africa, Esports, and the Dragons did not make it into this Super Weekend. That spells danger, particularly for the guys from Dragons and probably and Esports, right? It spells a whole lot of danger for both of them, because if you're looking at these leaderboards, the Dragons have only 2 points and Esports have only 4 points, which means that there is a very huge possibility that any of these 5 teams who came in today, the new 5 teams who came in today, that's Team Unknown, Not Gaming, 17 Art of Killing, and oh wait, I don't remember all of them that just came in this week though. But anyways, the teams that just came in this week have a chance of overtaking, those are the only 3, of overtaking these 3 teams, right? So that being said, the Dragons are gonna be out here just praying that the guys from either Not Gaming, Esports, or Pain Africa, are gonna be out here praying that the guys from 17 Art of Killing, Not Gaming, and Team Unknown do not find their way up onto that top part of the leaderboard, right? So that being said, we're going to be looking out to see how this one is going to play out. That being said, if you're new to the stream, kindly please subscribe. Mamba is in the room, guys. If you're new to the stream, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and and share the stream. Like I was saying, once again, the Super Weekend points goes from up to down. This will be a way to actually now see the way the Super Weekend points work, because if you're first at the end of the Super Weekend, you get 25 points to your name. Second place gives you 20, third place gives you 16, fourth is 13, and you can see it as it just goes down up there on your screen. So that being said, we want to see, can the guys from Not Gaming, 17's Art of Killing, and Team Unknown, these are the 3 teams that I look forward to the most, can they step step up to the challenge? Can they come out today and do better? Can they do what they did during the week play and climb up the leaderboards, probably push some of these teams down? Because if I'm not mistaken, only the top 16 teams after the end of today are going to make it to the finals, which is going to be happening in about 2 to 3 weeks time from now. No, actually make that 2 weeks time from now. So that being said, you want to keep your eyes peeled, you want to put your butt on the ground, and without further ado, shall I do, it's about to start. The game is about to start, and like I said, at the end of game 1, I am going to be here with 2 more weeks. Okay, I am going to be here with my analyst at the end of game 1, provided he shows up, and I know he's going to show up because I can already see him in the chat. So that being said, stay safe, stay connected. No hula balu, no oiti toiti, no shikrimidi, and no what? Senrenren. I'm going to be taking you into the match because we are already in the holy grounds of Erangel. Anyway, no time to rest, no time to check time. We're already in Erangel. I don't know if you can hear the in-game sound, but now I'm pretty sure you can hear those that in-game sound as it comes through. I did have a little bit of a switch up of things so that you might actually understand what's going on. But anyways, we see that plane part taking us all the way from Novo Repnon here, going up straight to the part of shooting range. Now, one thing I'm getting a little bit excited about for this lobby is to see Not Gaming, Immortalz, Slime 4KT. I want to see them land on that Jojo Pole side, and I'm pretty sure all of these teams are going to head for that one. Aphelion is also going to be there, so we're going to be seeing a whole lot of a cluster going on in that northwestern side of the map. Well, scratch that, Aphelion Apex do seem to be heading towards Lipovka. Undisturbed today, BJ is going to be around them, but I don't think they'd have to worry. Last time Aphelion was in Lipovka, they were there with 5 roses, but they will be fine. King Rover just super chatted 200 naira, and I don't know why I cannot hear the Dorime in my hair, but I believe it's going to be showing or popping up on my screen anytime. There we go, and now it is popping up on my screen. King Rover OP, bro. You say one for the TJ, one for the hype man. You know the real vibes. You know the real flipping vibes, bro. That is how we roll out here. Thank you so much. And that is to start today. King Rover OP, bro. King Rover flipping OP. But anyways, all of these teams already heading to their different drop locations, which is something I really love to see. 7A, okay. And man, I'm not just gonna talk about that one, right? Because I'm looking at school now and I can see teams that played as well. And I was going to talk about the Dragons, right? Because I was going to say, if the Dragons didn't spend too much time fighting for school as a drop spot in the last Super Weekend, who knows? Maybe this weekend, even if they didn't qualify, they might have just had that upper hand, you know, maybe more than 2 points to have on that leaderboard. Because right now they're sitting on just 2 points, and repeat, any of these teams that came in today can actually come up and actually get this one. It's a fair zone to go with the playing path because obviously we had a very eastern or quite eastern flight path, right? And right now we see that zone taking us all the way to that northeastern area of the map. So that being said, pretty much most of these teams find themselves in the zone, and fight has already started between the Immortalz and Not Gaming as they're out here trying to grab a vehicle. One player lost by the Immortalz. That coupe is on fire, and I guess it's just gonna be quite all right. I don't like this new update because now I can't tap on the normal ground. I've been able to tap that player to see who was running away with that vehicle, but right now I'm not too free to do that one, at least not again. Slime 4KT still taking more shots. I don't know what Storm has in mind with that pump action on that coupe, but if he hits that shot, I personally will give him 10 years, literally. Anyways, probably trying to see if he can connect those shots, and this is an early car chase because guess what? Who doesn't love the 2 points to their name? More shots still coming out. Immortalz is able to find a way home, and Slime 4KT will realize that is a battle they cannot continue, as they will be turning back, rerouting, and going back to their home, which is going to be the north southern. Like I said, it was going to be a huge cluster going on in this part of the map, and they didn't even fall my hand, and you can already see them already getting the action started. Demon, how did you say I should remove this blue thing on my map again? Because it's already showing. Oh, no worries, I found it. I did it already. I got it, but my game has hanged. It was like didn't hang. Anyway, that being said, it doesn't happen on my iOS, and it happens to the Android that showed me my screen. Sorry, my map. Yeah, Android. Yeah, it really smells like an Android problem, man. It has to be an Android problem. And I want to just make sure that the stream cannot hear Discord, right? So I swear, to be honest, like I actually just want to even just be sure to be a way to actually now see the way the Super Weekend point. Oh, like this, they'll be able to hear me though. Like if I turn it on, because that's what I'm actually using to take my in-game sounds. But anyway, that being said, if K9 is not here, let me just turn this off so that I can actually stream the way I will normally. Oh shit, I already closed my stream. But oh, you were watching that? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'll turn it on in like 2 seconds. And 1 second, just let me open it up. K9 is here. All right. I already dropped the spoiler if I was supposed to drop the spoiler. In case you were wondering who that analyst that I said was coming onto the stream today was, it's none other but your boy K9. If you do not know K9, he's in the chat out there. He's got that little blue collar to his head, so he's a moderator. So you should know that he's someone who knows at least a little, quite a little about the game. But anyways, welcome to the opening phases of Erangel. You're not going to be seeing too many action. Why? Because most of these teams already know their drop spots. And like I said, the only place I was expecting a little bit of action was on this western side of the map, where you see Not Gaming, Slime 4KT, and Immortalz. And if Aphelion Apex had decided to go for that one, you'd have seen Aphelion Apex chilling out here in the hospital area. And I hope I get a playing path like that sometime this Super Weekend. So that being said, we're going to be watching out for that one. Possible rotations is what I'm looking for also from that northwestern part of the map, because all of these teams would have to rotate. Immortalz did find a way to rotate into the zone, at least using that far west. But the question is it going to pay out for them today? Because they do not have that luxury of the vehicle. And Slime 4KT pretty much have their way to the zone. Not Gaming also might be finding a little bit of a favor in this one, because that zone looks more eastern than it looks northern, right? So how they're going to rotate that one, I look forward to seeing that one. Khk Esports, without further ado, already heading to, you know, my part of the map, my buildings, my compounds. As you can see, them trying to hold a larger split than they normally would today. But Nibble Esports, unaware of this change of strat by Khk Esports, are just going to be driving unaware to this place. And oopsie, Sharo gets down. Really also follows suit. They want to get into that vehicle, but the vehicle is getting heavily battered. I seriously do not like this new update, because it's not favoring me as a spectator in any manner. As more shots will be coming out from Khk Esports. I don't know who's taking the shot, but Breno MVP from behind is going to be the backstabber. This is hard. This is too hard. I can't tap number 8. Why? I'm pained. To be honest, I'm actually pained. Like, I have to come so close before I can actually... Nah, bro. Nah, this actually doesn't... Whoa, PUBG, you gotta fix up, yo. But anyways, Breno MVP is the one throwing spoilers, or actually playing spoilers, because like, and you can see him just throwing those nades. I don't know if he's got that much length in his arm. Someone's sending me TikToks. Okay. How about that? But you've got to love that smoke play coming out from the guys from Nibble Esports, as more shots will continue to be fired. On the normal ground, I'll be seeing like Nibble Esports, then I can just tap their name to actually, like, you see the way it's showing, like I can just tap their name, right, and go over to them. This is how it normally is. But right now I can't do that. No, it's gonna make me a little bit slow. Anyway, PUBG is not gonna come in between me and my beautiful casting. Nibble Esports, like I said, they were definitely not aware of this new change of strats coming in from Khk Esports, and I'm still trying to tap number 8. Nah, bro, what is this thing? Accuracy feedback. I don't know what the fuck this Chinese shit is, but I'm just gonna activate everything, right? And see what it does. Oh, it shows the guns they're holding. What? Nah, bro. Okay, I appreciate that one. Oh, oh my goodness, this should... What? It now seems like the Chinese version. Can you see this? But anyway, I'm chilling to see how this one's gonna play out. As you can see, Vindog still pushing in. Oh, the nades landing in. Not quite going to be doing so much of the damn. Man, this new spectator cheat is not working. It's definitely not working. Potato is definitely not working. That Thompson, as he goes down, Jaribot is going to be holding it up as Khk Esports do lose one. It is kind of a trade, but the guys from Nibble Esports still have some players up alive, as those nades will be landing in that building. Willie is going to get rest back up by Sharo. Breno MVP just holding it up, trying to see if he can hold up those, drop those smokes. Wow, it actually does seem like the Chinese version, right? Because you can actually see the duration of the smokes, like how long the smoke is gonna be on. But anyways, the stream cannot hear you, you nabs. Turn on your mics. Unless you guys can actually hear yourself on the stream, but the stream cannot hear you. Nobody wants this guy. My goodness, God, you cannot be serious. But anyways, I'm not actually flowing with this new thing, guy. I was just wondering why everything was off. Accuracy feedback. See, to be honest, I'm just enabling every single thing, guys. Because, bro, this is not making sense. I don't like this. Anyways, you guys cannot see the stream. Oh flip, I didn't go live here on Discord. Oh, I didn't know. I'll show that to you in like 2 seconds. Sorry, might be no vex. There you go. You say you did it, they wait for a delay. You guys should be able to see my stream now. Alright, Nibble Esports still having 4 players alive, but the guys from Khk Esports not having as much players. And I see some teams rotating in with the vehicle. That's the thing, I can't see the teams that are rotating because of this new thing. Like, I have to be on each player individually. This is weird, and this whole camera rotation is flipping me up. Like it's throwing me off balance, right? So this is like a whole lot. I don't know who is in the vicinity. Oh, different range in the vicinity here to play spoiler, as you can already see them taking some shots at the guys from Nibble Esports. Sorry, from Khk Esports. Man, this is actually bad. This is very, very bad, not just for my reputation, but for my reputation. You get me? But anyways, people are saying the stream is lagging. In case you're wondering why the stream is laggy, currently there is a tropical storm in my part of Canada. Almost, in case you're wondering what the tropical storm is almost like a hurricane. So I pretty much have a tropical storm, and my Wi-Fi is gonna be hella shitty. This rain is getting heavier and heavier as the time goes. So permit me and pardon me, I should have said that in the beginning of the stream, pardon me for any network lags, because right now the only thing you're experiencing right now is nothing but network lag, and that is because of that tropical storm which is actually going on outside. So yeah, I'm trying to stay safe, and I'm hoping my Wi-Fi doesn't even cut off completely. The tropical storm is named Elsa. In case you want to look it up, you can just look up Elsa, right? Once you look up Elsa, it's gonna pull up the tropical storm which is going on in my part of the world. So that being said, once again, pardon me for whatever is going on. I swear I'm actually more pained, very, very pained, that I cannot tap 18. Like on a normal ground, I'll be seeing this guy's name, right, and I can easily just tap 18, right, and it will take me over to Willy. But right now I can't do that. Whoever is watching my stream, I can hear you. Sir Papa the bot. Continue. God day. Anyway, what's going on right now? We still have a little bit of a stalemate going on here. My map is very, very laggy, so I can already see that zone 1 has moved. So I'm going to be displaying that just a little bit so you guys can see what is going on that mini map out there. Zone 1, as zone 1 closed, because this zone is looking smaller than zone 1, or is it the new update? Yes, it has. And this is zone 2. Breno MVP. What the frack just went? What is going on? Man, if my stream crashed or if my game crashed, bro, I'm actually done today. Like, man, I'm actually just done, and I hope I can still get back into the game. Exactly. Okay, so apparently everybody's game is crashing, which is weird. So I'm just gonna do big map here, because I know for one that I can do this. Okay, everybody's game is actually crashing one by one. All we spectators here. So I still have this audio, but there's no in-game sounds, but you guys can still watch what is going on between Khk Esports and Nibble Esports. Enter match again, yes please and thank you. I'm gonna be opening up. I don't know what's going on right now, but this is a PUBG thing. Sorry for today is the new updates day, so you should be expecting all of this to be happening. So every one of us actually just got a game crash right now. So but anyways, you've not really missed too many action, as we're going to be taking you back to the guys from Khk Esports who are out here up against sorry, I want to reduce my graphic settings, right, because of the alarm. So anyways, shots coming out. Influence Rage Africa did push up into this one. Brennan is taking some shots towards the guys from Khk Esports, sorry, from Influence Rage Africa. I don't know what happened to Nibble Esports. I'm pretty sure they're still alive somewhere around here, and yes they are. G3 Temper already pulling in also into that vicinity, as I can already pull up onto them. We see other teams also rotating into the zone. Trust me, this update is actually messing me up a lot, guy, because I really cannot tell what is going on. But anyways, Sully still, his zone is still zone 2 right now. I think I can keep up with the zone right now. And like I said, all of these kills count as 2, as zone 2 is going to be closing up, and this is where that 2 kill points is not going to matter anymore. I don't know what happened to Nibble Esports, but Nibble Esports, one way or the other, I think they lost too many players, and they already see them getting into the zone. I'm gonna have to be opening the map a whole lot of times, because I cannot pull up onto the teams until the players open up their scope. Vindex is gonna be taking the eye, trying to look at the guys from Khk Esports. it literally just messes up my area view, in case you're wondering what is actually going on. But anyways, I see Team Unknown taking some shots, but they're still alive, as we still got 15 teams out here in the lobby. I think we've only seen one team go out of the lobby. So what team that is, I am not aware, as Baker is going to be taking some shots at some of the guys from UAE. That is actually long range engagement, so I'm not going to be sorry, onto some guys from Gun, so I'm not going to be pulling over there, at least not at the moment, as much as I'm going to be coming out towards the guys from KHK Esports. Influence Rich Africa are like, you know what, this fight, we are here for it, we are here for the violence, and we are here to watch this one. Yeah, my lag is actually network lag. Let me type that in the chat, right? My game crashed again. I'm tired. I'm actually very, very tired. My game just crashed again. Why did this not happen to him, Zanzi? Network lag. There is a storm in my city. Let me just type it. Game keeps crashing. Yep, enter match again. I don't know how long I can do this for, but I'm trying not to get frustrated as the game just keeps closing. So whenever my game crashes over here, I'm just going to be showing you whatever is going on the map, because that's what's actually going up on that map. I'm going to just be showing you the small map, really, because that big map doesn't look as sexy, right? But anyways, we still see guys from Sign 4KT in this one. Zone 2 about to close. KHK Esports going out to Influence Rage eventually. Influence Rage did lose one player, which is going to be Vindex, but they will be just alright. N7 is going to get rest back up as the zone begins to close up. We're about to see Zone 3, and my own zone is showing me Zone 0. So, anyway, now I understand what's going on. In case you can look at my map stream, you see that my map stream is actually very slow. It's actually very laggy, because that Android is actually very laggy, and my network too, it's also doing its own. But anyways, Zone 3 shifts. It's a very northern shift, and nobody, I repeat, nobody is in the zone. I'm going to try and cast this to the best of my abilities, given that my game keeps crashing, my network is laggy, and pretty much everything is everything is just wrong. But anyways, we do have, I think we've lost only 2 teams at the moment. That's going to be BBC and KHK Esports. A very bad start to the guys from BBC. I'm pretty sure that is not what they want, definitely not what they expect, definitely not even what they want to happen to them at the beginning of this game. But it is what it is, and it has happened. I can understand there's a little bit of a fatigue, because these players are just coming out of Mzanzi. But that being said, which clan is the head in kills? I think most kills so far. Mamba, I don't know. Check the leaderboards for last Super Weekend. I don't know who it is, but it's a clan. That's one thing I know for sure. But anyways, Game Match United Nation, I've been getting battled or tackled from every single angle, and I think at this point they might just decide to stay aggressive, as Team Unknown will be taking some shots. Downing shot boy Slim down there in his vehicle. Look how slow my game is moving. My goodness God. Hey, Wahala don't wear ashlocks like this, and he don't wear better designers. The guys from Undisputed Africa Esports do seem to be rotating very close to the guys from 7AOK. This is a little bit of a trouble. Yeah. Anyways, Matrix crashes. No, that's not why my phone is crashing, because my phone just crashed again. So like, it's not even my computer, like it's my phone. My phone just closed up the game once again, and I hope this is not even happening to the players right now, because my Android gameplay is very slow. So I'm going to be putting over to UAE, so you guys can actually see just a little bit of what is going on. I'll just edit the way this thing looks, because guys, this is already annoying me right now. Like, to be honest, it's actually annoying the fuck out of me, bro. Why didn't this happen to Mzanzi? Why did it happen to me? Anyway, Salma, my mom is calling you. I'm pretty sure I heard your mom say Salma. I'm definitely sure I heard your mom say Salma right now, man. And there's nothing you can say right now. I'm very sure that was someone calling for Salma. Stop denying it. Embrace it, Salma. Embrace it. Go and wash the plates. Mommy has told you to wash those plates since morning. You did not go and wash it. Anyway. At least they are not hearing the silly excuses you're giving me right now, right? So so all is well. Anyways, my own personal stream is back, and for some reason they keep streaming to Slime 4KT because they're team number 5, right? So I want to put over back to 7AOK and the guys from there's going to be so much complaints in the chat because Nigerians will never understand. Anyway, more shots are going to be coming out here. I feel like I should have run a test stream before this game, but anyways, I think Undisputed AE are gonna be left with just one player. It's gonna be none other but Baker. Man, feelers out there holding that M249, and trust me, what you don't want to be holding. Oh, that molly is excellent. He lands, he connects, he touches Skull. Skull is bleeding out, and he eventually goes down. He's still in that molly, which means the molly might just take him out. And Baker, though, he wants to push that one. He gets into the compound, he's taking a shot up against Snorer, but like I said, this Snorer dude is just too OP. He can't just be taken out anyhow. But anyways, Influence Rage Africa, my game has crashed again. Hey God, what could I do? What could be the problem? Crowns think. Yeah, my game just crashed again. Yours is what? It didn't happen in TNF, it didn't happen in Umzanzi. It's happening. That's joke. Okay, now I told people I have a storm and people are telling me they only know one storm. You all be nerves, guys, to be honest. People are flipping trolls. But anyway, I'm here reloading my game. My game takes about 23 seconds roughly to load. In case you're wondering why I can't hear the in-game sounds, because I don't have the in-game sounds activated on my Android device, on my on whatever device is actually streaming right now. So anyways, my stream is back and this is getting too stressful. Anyway, not Slime 4KT that I want to watch, as the zone is getting smaller and smaller. This is definitely not the super weekend we all were expecting. Anyway, zone's getting smaller and smaller. Let me see, maybe if I enter guided access, it's not going to crash, right? So, Team Unknown out here trying to see if they can get to the top of the hill, top of the mountain. Aphelion Apex do find himself on the top of the mountain quite easily, and you can see that glass has not been broken by Khk. You might want to break that one though. When it's which begs the question: if I have a glass and I'm picking a window, if someone snipes me, will I get knocked, or would the will the window take my damage? I know rationally you should chop knock, but it's PUBG Mobile. The bullets will chop the knock for you. As a Slime 4KT, they are in a little bit of an engagement with the guys from N7 and Influence Rage Africa. So it does go down. They were able to down one of the players, but Team Unknown are gonna be receiving the remnant of the guys from Slime 4KT as they lose 2 more players actually. I don't know if guys actually is working, and now somebody knows is going to call me. Don't call me! Flipping text! Anyway, guys rotating into the zone. Khk Africa in a little bit of an engagement. I don't even know what is going on because of this whole crashing thing, and I really hope guided access is going to help this whole crashing situation that we have going on. I mean, it's bad enough that right now I can't even tap players the way I used to before, and but anyways, Team Souls, I have to open up the map to check every fight every now and then, and bro, that's actually bad. Influence Rage Africa are gonna be in a little bit of a danger as they are rotating close to the guys from Team Unknown. NASA boy operates N7 there. Saleh might just be following next as he's taking those shots down to 1 HP. That zone is not nice, and he's gonna go down to that play zone as the zone shifts again. And the boys from Aphelion, I do not know how much or who the game crashed even with guided access, but it opened again. Wahala, big wahala, man. Guys on the stream, if you're watching the stream, I am very sorry. I am on global. It's my global that is crashing. My KR is not clashing, so it's not crashing. Your KR is crash. I think it's an iPhone thing, right? If you're using an iOS right now and you're spectating, your game is clash. Yeah, your game is gonna be crashing big time. So you're missing a little bit of action. As I can see, Slime4KT just took out Unknown. I'm gonna be just using live commentary to just tell you what is going on. But anyway, Slime4KT just took out Team Unknown on that southeastern part of the map. We still have BJE going on with the guys from Team Immortalz out here in that northern part of that zone. Aphelion Apex, like I said, I don't know who they paid or how much they paid the people in the zone company, but right now they are getting that zone blessing and they're using it to their maximum advantage. The smokes look, oh no, Sahil taking some shots. He's able to down one of the guys from BJE, and that cover fire is excellent as my game crashes once again. Hey. Okay, I should try turning off all spectating effects, right? Alright, so Apple, they are trying to tell me that Apple cannot handle that. Yeah, it's in the settings. I think maybe it's because of that whole gun on their head thingy that I turned on, right? I have a feeling there's a point that it will not even do again, to be honest. Like, the game will not just open anymore. As Aphelion Apex, I get seriously pushed by the guys from Slime4KT. Shots going out everywhere. We're down to 8 teams left. Icon display disable. Customize this. Disable all the Chinese shit. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the bullet trail on and accuracy feedback though, because I need those 3. But anyways, we're gonna be seeing how this one is gonna be playing out as our shots are coming out towards the 10. Who I do not know who they are. It's Blackjack Esports actually from Slime4KT. More shots will be coming out. I don't know if the knocks are coming through because I cannot see shit. Anyway, Aphelion Apex, they still do have that zone as Khk finds himself in that zone, in that sniper tower. As 7AOK will be taking some shots at the guys from Slime4KT. 7 teams left as Not Gaming go out. Or actually, they're not out fully, at least not yet, as they're getting pushed by the guys from G3 Temper. Zeus is out here feasting the air as he's getting seriously naded by the guys from G3 Temper. The nades will be going out onto the guys from G3, and we're going to be seeing how this one is going to play out for Not Gaming. It's a 2v4 right now, or a 2v3 at the least. More shots will be coming out. Not Gaming probably going to be tanking the guys from 7AOK right now. That nade connects. Lands onto Zeus, but doesn't quite do the full damage. As we're chilling to see how this one is going to play out. G3 Temper just chilling out here, watching how this one is going to play out. As more shots will be coming out from the top of the hill. I can't pull up over there because I don't know who's there and I can't tap it. Anyways, BJE are going to be taking some shots up to the guys from Aphelion Apex. As Storm4KT is just going to be chilling just right under them. I'm waiting for G3 Temper to go full aggro on this one, as they've got just 2 seconds to push into this zone. 6 God Flacco makes the starting move as you see him going a little bit back. Anyways, Building is going to be pushing a little bit forward. Those nades are good, and I think he's just going to be pushing up onto that nade from, yes, he did enter that pre-cooked nade, and down goes Building from Zeus. And guess what? The molly to follow up. That molly is going to be doing a little bit of a damage onto Building as he is pushing up onto the fight corner up against Zeus. The booty is there. One goes down. Zeus trying to hold it up. That nade does the damage. Zeus is down. Snora not quite able to support at least as much as he could. I think it was Snora's nade that actually did the damage. Zeus is gonna get thirsted over there, and I have to move so close to whoever is fighting to actually get. Oh my goodness, area view just got messed up, to be honest. And Slime4KT is still alive in this one. Aphelion Apex, I've not seen them being too alive in this one, as they do lose Kage. That molly lands in that building onto sorry, they do lose Rusty actually. The nade from Storm lands up onto Siko. Siko is gonna be downed. I don't think he might be getting rest, at least not now. Not anytime soon. Now Skaggy doesn't seem like he wants to leave this utmost position that he is holding. I can't zoom in the map any more than this, but we're down to 3 teams. It's Slime4KT, Aphelion Apex, and the guys from G3 Temper. One moment, this is actually very stressful, right? And man, it's very stressful. Now my game has stopped crashing because of I've turned off one of those Chinese shit, right? But it's hard to actually navigate through teams, especially when you're in that area view. But anyways, I want to put over to the guys from Aphelion Apex. As you can see, Siko, he did get res back up. He's throwing back those nades, trying to prevent the guys from Slime4KT from getting into this zone. But like I said, this is the zone 7. This is the zone where if you have that numbers advantage, you want to go for that little bit of a spread. You want to go for that 4-man spread around the map, where you can actually get as much information on the zone as possible. On a normal ground, I'd have been able to tap this 5, and I'll instantly pull up to Storm. But right now I have to go over here to tap on Storm's name to see what Storm is doing. That's actually very stressful, and I hope PUBG fixes this one up, as Aima is going to be taking some shots towards the guys from G3 Temper. Fun fact, Slime4KT still alive with 4 players in this one as he finally decide to push up that hill. Anyway, small shots coming out from Storm as he's on Kage's blind spot. They will be dealing with the guys from G3 Temper as G3 Temper trying to get into the zone. Whoa, what is this play? Such an aggressive play coming out from G3 Temper, and are they going to keep up? Are they going to be able to keep up with this one? The nade! It's a 2-piece. It takes Gunner and Flacco down. Does a significant amount of damage up onto 6 God, and the follow-up nade to go with it. Whoever is chunking those nades is excellent at his aimer with that 3-piece nade. And bro, I'm very impressed as we are down to a 4v2. It is the boys from Aphelion Apex up against the full squad of Slime4KT. But Slime4KT, they do not have that uphill advantage. But that advantage of that hill could actually come back to bite them in the butt, as they could actually... Oh no! Target coming down, tries to take some shot, but no. That 4x scope is too large for such engagement. He switches over to that AKM, taking in some shots, some blind shots, down part of that match, because he knows that it's only his head that is being exposed from that angle, which means if he overpicks it, he's gonna get down. As you can see, Andrew going down to Siko. More nades coming out from the guys from Slime4KT, and the question is, how much nades do they have? Do they have to serve? How are they gonna play this one out? Siko able to get that thirst. Don't tell me your game just crashed, man, because this is the wrongest time for my game to crash. This just reminds me of when I was using omelets that year. Hey, good gracious. Anyway, but the time of omelette, it was my stream crashing. Anyway, Siko down to about 50 HP, and he's trying to see if he can just wreak havoc on the guys from Slime4KT. The guys from Slime4KT are out here just praying that the guys from Aphelion Apex will just overpick this one, as Prof is already getting his crouch ready. And I think that's what pretty much everyone is getting. Everyone is getting ready to spam that flipping crouch button. Bruh, it doesn't make sense, but we're gonna vibe with it. As more shots are gonna be coming out from Aphelion Apex. Aphelion Apex are playing this one as patiently as possible. But the thing is, this is zone 8. The zone is only gonna get smaller and smaller. As Silent 249 is gonna get shot at by one of the players from Slime4KT. And you can see Puff throwing up the nades up towards the guys from Slime4KT. Sorry, throwing up bandages to the guys from Slime4KT. I don't understand what the play is here, Prof. But what whatever saddles your boat, right? Look at him throwing meds, right? And I heard now you can't actually auto pick up meds, especially when you're healing up. But anyways, this is where problem comes. If Aphelion Apex have to go down the hill, it's gonna be just easy pickings for Slime4KT, because the only way down the hill is to jump. And the instant you jump, these players with their red dot and iron sights will definitely do that damage onto you. Aima goes down to Kage. Siko still holding it up. Kage might be trying to see if he can get that first. He might just be overextending a little bit. Aphelion Apex, play this one as carefully as possible. You can't play this any more careful than this. And Slime4KT also, they know that it's just all about the patient games. And Kage, I'm pretty sure Kage is reasoning the possibility of him jumping down and staying on that little bit of that edge. Anyways, more shots coming out onto Storm. And to be honest, this is the most confusing finish I've seen in my life. Because to be honest, I don't know how any of these teams are going to play this one out. Zone 8 and the zone is closing ever so slowly. BB, I told you I'm streaming. Why are you calling me? I'm on Do Not Disturb. How did you call even entering in the first place? But anyways, free up space to continue. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. I don't think the guys from Aphelion Apex have got any more nades to go, or sorry, that they can throw. And oh man, this is a big away. I was actually chilling to see how this one happens. The patience game is sick. You see, that's the thing. It has to be a heal off. He threw the med, like he low-tossed the med, right? He was trying to cause a little bit of confusion. But anyway, Aphelion Apex though, up against 3-man team Slime4KT, and I can't imagine how confused these people are gonna be. And the zone begins to push in. This is zone 9. This is where it gets crazy. 4KT has the zone, and Prof Siko, he has to jump down. He takes landing damage. Can't get the last one left, but he's not able to pull up that hill stride, and Slime4KT win the game. No, this This has got to be the most confusing finish ever for me, the streamer, and I'm even for sure for the players, because for SCRYPTED, they're not able to look up at Aphelion Apex, right? And Aphelion Apex are not able to look down at the guys from SCRYPTED because they have so much heal covering them. It's actually so funny because, man, this is actually a finish that I definitely did not see coming. I was too focused on my game crashing, and I did not just have that one in mind. But anyway, SCRYPTED able to finish this one, get home that chicken dinner with 8 kills to their name. Aphelion Apex in second place with 5 kills. G3 Temper in third place with 5 kills. Not Gaming in fourth with 3 kills. 7 AOK in fifth place with 3. Sixth place is gonna be Souls with 1 kill. Sanhok. Seventh is gonna be BJE in seventh is BJE with that is 6 plus 4, 10 kills to BJE, and most of those kills actually came in from the first circle. So, man, that's actually big points racked up for the guys for BJE. Immortalz out there in 8th place with no kills. 9th place is gonna be Unknown. 10th is gonna be Souls. Unknown did finish with 3 kills. 10th is gonna be Sims Outplayed with 0 kills. 11th is gonna be Nibble Esports with 1 kill. Undisputed Africa in 12th with 5 kills. United Nation in 13th with 0 kills. Undisputed African Esports in 14th with 2 kills. Khk Esports in 15th with 2 kills. And BBC going out first out there in 16th place. Where is K9? Anyway, that's the end of game 1, and it is showing me something about Vile and Sharo, and I think it's showing me their statistics or something. I like that. So the MVPs of this match, well, PUBG OP. I'm a little bit, I don't know how this is possible. I think this is Q leaders that is actually showing me, and the Q leaders is gonna be, oh, actually it's showing me the most kill is from Vile with 4 kills, and I think the most damage, yes, that's why Sharo has got the hands shaking each other. The most damage coming out from Sharo with 679 damage to his name. That is very impressive. Let me see if my KR will show me any more statistics. Anyways, no, my KR is not going to be showing me any more than what my global is showing me, but that's actually beautiful. Nice one. That's the only thing I've enjoyed so far from this upgrade, apart from the other Chinese stuff that was causing my game to glitch, also that was causing my game to crash. But anyways, we'll go back to the lobby and we'll be coming back to my fine sexy face. They said not enough video to maintain streaming. I understand. But anyway, is it me or is this Sharo FPS, man? I don't know, bruh. Well, anyways, that was game 1 in a nutshell. Once again, the most confusing game I've ever seen in my life. I don't think we can do too much analysis on that one, because obviously that definitely didn't turn out as it was supposed to be, as I kept on having game crashes. I'm still gonna have a little bit of time adapting to this new streaming style, because I hope they actually fix it where I can like just tap on any guy's head and it takes me to that person instantly. I don't have to pull up the map or go to the eye and whatever. But anyways, if you stream the game, you'll actually understand what I am saying. But that being said, that was a wonderful game 1. SLime4KT winning that one with Aphelion Apex, the gods of the zone, or the demigods of the zone, finishing that one in second place. That being said, the codes for Sanhok are out. Everyone's already tried, everyone is checking in, and I think I should follow suit. That being said, do not go anywhere. Stay safe, stay connected. I will be with you in about 5 minutes. I try to like resolve myself with my background crew here and make sure that everything actually goes right and you know, clear in the Sanhok game. That being said, like the stream if you've not subscribed to the channel. You've also not subscribed, and share that stream, and I will be right back in about 5 minutes. Stay safe. Well, hello, welcome back. We're about to get into Sandhawk, and to be honest, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm actually not excited about this Sandhawk because, bro, I don't know how I'm gonna stream this one. But that being said, welcome. We did have one of the craziest finish of the year in that Erangel game, and we're going to be seeing yet another crazy game going on in this Sandhawk to follow. Leaderboards are going to be a little bit slow given the way we actually had to work in that game one, because everyone's game, all of them wanted to be seen wanted to be seen smoke and gun on top of people here to PUBG shock them and tell them that no, your phone is not ready to handle such. Anyway, maybe until we get iPhone 13, people on iPhone 13 will be able to play that one, or maybe when the iOS 14.6.1 comes out, that's when we'll be able to do that. But anyway, leaving Tory and talk for who talk is due. This is Scripted Elite League, brought to you by Scripted Esports in partnership with Inside Africa, proudly sponsored by Last Vengeance and Men of Blood Esports. We're about to get into Sandhawk as we're chilling in this one. Wait to see how all of this is gonna happen. Like I said, I'm actually looking forward to seeing all of these teams that did not qualify for the last Super Weekend. I'm hoping to see them actually turn up in this one. And I did see Not Gaming do a little bit of an impressive performance. But anyways, I can't really remember what happened in game 1 because I wasn't excited, or I didn't like the way that was going on out there. But trust me, game 2 is gonna be better than game 1, because I think I'm already finally getting a hang of it, right? Anyways, we are in Sandhawk, and I'll be taking you over there. Anyway, fair playing path coming us all the way from the north down to the south on that eastern part of the map. A little bit unexpected from Aphelion, as I see them going over to Camp Bravo. I know them to regularly land in Sahmi, and given the flight path, Sami is quite reachable. But Khk Esports is going to be heading towards Sami as usual. And like I said, today's question is, who's gonna finish in first and who's gonna finish in third? Because without anybody telling us, we already know who's finishing in second. So that being said, what's up with my stream? My stream is now healthy and excellent, apparently. So yeah, anything that is wrong with my stream right now is your network, because now even YouTube is telling me I'm in excellent condition. That being said, everyone's gonna be pulling up into the different part of the maps, and what I want to watch is Sims. Oh, on Discord, yeah. Oh, right. In case any one of you is wondering what just got whispered to me in my ear, I don't know why I can't see my stream, but you should be able to stream because I'm still live streaming that shit, right? And you should be hearing the in-game sounds to follow. Anyway, in case you guys are wondering what I've been told, right now the room card that is being used to play this game is one in which they can't see the players they've knocked until they get the thirst. For those who play tournaments, they know we all like to call it the tournament settings. So right now, them being in the tournament setting means they can't see who they know, or sorry, they can't know who they've knocked until they get the thirst. And one other thing is that they don't have as much meds as they normally would. That being said, what is KHK gonna do? That is the question. Are they still gonna be able to find as much meds? If you've watched me and this stream, you'd know that Lewis's theory states that with 37 med kits, with 37 first aid kits, you can make it to second place, provided you can do the huge strats very well. So yes, in case anyone else asks you, 37. Check my Discord. I'm checking my Discord. My Discord is live, boss. Oh, it's hanged. It's hanged at one spot, which is weird because right now in my side. Oh yeah, you're the only one watching from Discord. Let me start that again. Let me actually start that again. Paul wants to just enjoy. He wants to enjoy what Crowns is saying. I'm coming. I'll turn it on now, right? I just closed my Discord stream, yeah. So anyway, you guys cannot hear in-game sounds because my Discord stream is when I turn that on, you guys will be able to hear the in-game sounds now. But anyways, not gaming, you can see that they are aware that a team landed with them and they are out here in for the chase. They are here for the violence and they are here to fight for this place till the very end. And I like that play coming out from them, to be honest, because that is the confidence we like to see on that one. But at the same time, I still don't like it because Sims Outplayed, like we have previously established, we know that they are a team that know how to defend their landing spots. So the question is, who can defend this landing spot more? Is it going to be the guys from Not Gaming, or is it going to be the guys from Sims Outplayed? I am here for the violence too, and I will be showing you guys how that one is turning up. In case you're wondering, I'm still trying to figure out all of these things because this is a whole new streaming setup that I'm going on for today. So I'm going to be sharing my screen again so that poor Paulins can watch my stream. Yes, I said what I said. Anyways, Paulins, I know my stream should be back to normal, and now you can see what Crown sees. You can see the ultimate view. Anyway, one thing I want to actually experiment, right? I want to turn on each of these Chinese things one after each other to see which one actually causes causes my stream to actually stop. My customized defeat postcard has always been off, even from the last update, right? It is one of those Chinese signs that actually lagged my game. But anyway, Sims Outplayed do seem to be in a little bit of a stalemate as the guys from Not Gaming have been able to push them back to the wall, push them back to the fence. But the question is, could this be the play from Sims Outplayed? Jaeger, trust me, you might be a fragger, but you don't want to push that one solo. Jaeger pushes up without Uzi. He gets a little bit of damage and wants to push up on that fight. Puts it in the work. Go for the crouch. Do the crouch thingy. He didn't do it, and it did go down. Down goes Jaeger. He's just trying to see if he can lay cover fire. And the guys from Sims Outplayed, you can see that they are very, very aggressive, very, very happy about that one. There is a trade. It's a 2v2 right now. Not Gaming lose 2 players, or scratch that. The last player of Not Gaming is not there, and Sims Outplayed will be able to get that one. And of all the players to not be there with you when you push your team, it is Snorer that is not there with them. And I do not know where Snorer is on this map, as he doesn't even seem. Oh my goodness, Snorer is in Bantai, and trust me, not even a speed hack would allow you get to your teammates that quickly. I think he was offline, and definitely that did not play out for him. And guess what? I want to pull over to Khk Esports and see what they're going with. What? How? This man has 28 med kits, bro. 29 at the moment, and his teammate Breno MVP has 10. That is 39. That is more than enough for what you need for the huge strat. And like I said, Louis' theory states that with 37 first aid kits, you can actually heal up from the first zone all the way to the final zone, or enough. You can heal off enough to get you a second place finish. That being said, I see Blackjack Esports getting in a little bit of an engagement with the guys from BBC, and BBC, trust me, they are taking early fights, but at this point I don't think they should still risk it. They are an aggressive team, we all know that, but the thing is, do they want to keep it? They did try to take an early engagement in the last game, which was Erangel, and they lost that fight heavily with no kills, which means they didn't even get double kills to their name. And Immortalz out here quietly lurking outside bootcamp, hoping they can actually catch the guys from Slime4 KT off guard, catch them sleeping, and see if they can actually get one of them. So like I said, I want to test which of all of this Chinese stuff one after the other to see which one actually glitches my game. So I'm going to turn on this one, right, and go back. I don't know what I just turned on, but I think what I just turned on is, this is not the one for the nade or that shows the gun they are holding, But anyways, I do see action going on in other parts of the map. Pronto is just going to be able to find the F-bot from behind, as I think they are aware of the team being on that shoreline, and F-bot definitely doesn't know that Pronto is coming, at least not at the moment. I don't know what this Chinese thing I just turned on is showing, but anyways, Pronto goes prone. I think he sees one of them. He's gonna see Jeff-bot right now, and definitely he has seen him, except Pronto is in back, sees him, shows him the lights, and down goes Jeff-bot. Time for KT getting one knock, and that's the thing, he doesn't know that it's Immortalz he has just knocked, and he's just chilling out there for anyone who might seem to be, you know, feeling a little bit adventurous and we want to come and try pulling up that revive. Anyways, I'm gonna pull up to the F-bot and see what is going on. I don't know if it is pronounced F-bot, but I'm just gonna pronounce it F-bot because Banks too OP. But oh my goodness, Andrew gets spotted, he gets taken out instantly. Slime for KT lose one player, and it is a trade, a 1-for-1, as we're down to a 3v3 between the guys from Slime 4KT and the Immortalz, as now they know who they're fighting up against, they know who they're up against, and I can't just pull up to anybody because of this thing. Nah bro, this is stressing me out. I don't know what that Chinese thing I just turned on is showing me, but since my game has not closed, we'll turn on another Chinese stuff, which is gonna be this one. I don't know what, whatever I just turned on just activated, but I think, oh, this is the one that shows the gun that they're holding, right? So we can see Pronto out here trying to still look at some of the guys from Immortalz, and I'm pained. I don't know if you guys can actually understand the pain I feel right now, because before I'll be seeing the Immortalz, I'll be seeing their name right in front of me, but right now I can only see Pronto, which means even if I go aerial, you still wouldn't see Immortalz, and the Immortalz are just out here, right on that shoreline. I can see their characters. Oh yeah, that's what makes my game crash. That's the one that makes my game crash. That one. But that one that shows the gun on the head is what makes my game crash. Jaeger says SO are a disgrace. Well, get your toxicity out of my fucking stream, bro. The fuck? I literally pinned it there. Be toxic with sense. I mean, be rational with your toxicity or with your trolling, but no. Oh my goodness, Aphelion Apex about to get started with some players from BBC, and I hope my game can load up just right in time before that one starts. I'm gonna open up the game sharp. Yeah, I figure out what's making network. Oh, hey, what do you mean connection to server lost? Oh my goodness, look at my network lag. My goodness God, I'm going to cry. Yeah, I'm going to disable that because that's obviously what is glitching my stream. Is improving. Anyways, no, we're still on zone 2 actually though. My stream says we're still on zone 2. So right now the kills still seem as 2 are 7 AOK. I'm also getting pushed by some of the players from Gamers Unite Nation, as we can see Short Boy Slim just chilling and cruising outside. You see, this is how it shows on the normal ground, right? And I can just tap Short Boy Slim's name like this and it will show me. But right now, if you're not within range, like look at that player that is only showing 13, right? I can't tap 13, of which on the normal ground I've been able to tap 13. Yeah. I know. I don't think it's my Discord. Like that's the thing. My phone is not connected to the same Wi-Fi as my computer, right? So, so the problem is definitely not the fact that I'm actually streaming to different places. I know my network will soon start fucking up because of the storm. It's gonna be getting heavy anytime soon. Right now, it's just a little bit. It's just cloudy everywhere, right? I don't know. I should actually be scared. I should actually be scared to death right now because it's a fucking tropical storm, right? But man, when you have God, when you know that when you have God, you get me. You know you're a son of grace. You get me. Anyway, Influence Rage Africa are gonna be taking some shots towards some of the players from Team 7, which is gonna be none other but G3 Temper. Man, I have to pull this up most of the time to see who is actually on ground. But you know one thing that we know is not on the ground is money. There's no money on the ground. Anyway, I'm gonna put it back to 7 AOK. As these guys are delaying, I expect Short Boy Slim to actually be launching those. Oh, he ricocheted. What? Mad! He actually did get that bounce off the window. Wow, that's actually quite impressive by Short Boy Slim. Anyway, Slime 4KT, they lost 2 players. What? Did they lose to? Okay, no, they lost only one player to Immortal, and both teams are just like, okay, we don't service shit, and both teams have pulled away from that fight because they're like, you know what, we don't want that trouble. But Aphelion Apex though, they are glad to actually keep the guys from BBC, which is who are actually coming in from behind them. This is actually a new drop spot. I've not seen Aphelion land this one a whole lot, as Khk does get pushed by I don't know who, but I know one of the members from BBC is very close to him. All I can see is 9. Ah, God, and I can't tap it. I'm pained. Let me just stop complaining about this, right? Because it's getting tiring. Anyway, zone 2 still pulling up. Khk doesn't want to take that fight, as you can see him just trying to head away, because he knows that if you actually know these compounds, right, you know that this is actually one of the hardest compounds to defend, right? Because this compound is easily infiltratable. You can easily infiltrate this compound and nothing will stop you. But to defend it, that is where the problem comes, as we now see zone 3 pulling up. It takes us a little bit center and we will be just fine. 7 AOK still not getting pushed fully by the guys from Gamers Unite Nation. As you see, Snora is just gonna be right behind. Valak finds Kage though. What? And the instant fetch to follow. Oh, that's because he's behind him. Oh no, Aphelion Apex definitely did not see that round off, or actually should I say that sandwich or that box coming out from the guys from BBC, and it's gonna come back to pinch them as they lose one player. They're now at a disadvantage as guys from G3 Temper continue to pull closer and closer towards the guys from Influence Rage Africa. Undisputed African AE is still on that southern side of the zone. Khk Esports already finding their way to the zone with our main man Luis chilling out there in Sahmi. Snora is dead. Oh no, he decided to take some shots. I'm not exiting match. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to turn on another Chinese thing. Let me turn on this Chinese thing to actually see if it's gonna crash my game. Khk getting spotted. The shots be coming out from Valak. Single tapping him. Okay, and I think that's the one that shows their damage, or the damage. No, that's not the accuracy feedback on. That one is on already. But anyway, Valak is gonna be out here. He's getting shot at from the side. It's gonna be none other but Blessing, as Blessing takes him out unaware. The only way I can go to Blessing is by doing this. And Blessing gets that instant thirst, and now the scores are even. We are down to a 3v3. Aphelion Apex find himself in a very sexy position, but guess what? BBC able to activate that one. That is beautiful bait, as they're able to find a way into the zone. Gamers Unite Nation taking some shots towards the guys from Nibble Esports. Anyways, more shots are going to be coming out with Nefmi holding one of his favorite weapons. Oh no, Sharo is trying to pick Nefmi. You don't do that. Not especially when he's got that QBU or a DMR in hand. But anyway, Nefmi out here in the open, chilling to see he's quite confident with that one, as he's just trying to single tap away with that 6x scope on that QBU. Anyways, hoping to see how this one is actually going to play out for the guys from Nibble Esports. Sharo. Okay, this one I turned on is the one that shows me the smoke thingy, right? I can see through the smoke, but Nefmi can definitely not see through the smoke, right? So for now, Nefmi just see Vindog, as Vindog is running the smoke. Vindog down to how many HP? Close to 1. And he's gonna activate that 6x to try and see if he can finish that one. Sharo in that smoke, trying to heal it up, but no, he sprayed through the smoke, connects through. Sharo goes down. Nefmi still cannot see Sharo, because Sharo is obviously still in that smoke. As Vindog exposes his shoulder, he's still going to be getting shot at by Nefmi. He's trying to heal up, and no, Nefmi is able to find him, and he takes Vindog down. Oh no, as you can see, Plaza is trying to pull up closer to them to try and see if he can get that confirmed. But Gumball, the last teammate from Nibble Esports, is not going to be close to them. Anyway, I see people actually talking a lot. The stream is choppy a bit, bro. 1080. I really don't know what is going on. Actually, I can't. This is most likely my network. But anyways, more shots are gonna be coming out as the zone is gonna pull up, take us north. Wow. A whole lot of these teams have to rotate into the zone. I'm talking about Undisputed African Esports, Khk Esports, Nibble Esports, 7AOK, BJE. All of these teams have to get into the zone. Slime4KT, it needs to be close into the zone, but the closest part to the goal from Slime4KT is Open Fuse, as the guys from Souls, they were taking an engagement, and I think it's Team Unknown engaging with them from a very far location. But Khk Esports, though, they have to push in through boot camp to get into the zone, and Undisputed African Esports find themselves in boot camp, and they're like, no, bro, you're not coming in through this boot camp, not my boot camp. That is exactly what they're saying. As Luis is still out there in the blue doing what Luis does. We're gonna be pulling over to Immortalz, as they've now pushed up onto the guys from G3 Temper. your game just crashed. My game is not crashing because that smoke thing is not crashing my game. It's the gun, it's the stuff that make guns show on their head that crashes my game. So anyways, we did figure it out. As more shots be coming out, Aphelion Apex now starts to shoot up against the guys from Gamers Unite Nation. It is long range engagement, or scratch that, 80 shot range engagement, and the vehicle is driving towards Siko. Siko takes some shots, but he's not going to be able to quite get those shots correct. He sees more players rotating, and he's still trying to put in more damage as he's going to be out here just looting to his heart's content. By the way, more teams coming in. Immortalz still taking some shots at the guys from G3 Temper. 7 OK Caveira jumps too early from that vehicle, goes down. Sahil is down to that molly as G3 Temper keep launching more mollies towards the guys at Immortalz. I don't think that res is going to be coming up from Immortalz, at least not anytime soon, as Team Unknown try to see if they can grab any kills from there. Khk Esports out here very close to the guys from 7 OK. Oh no, that second Chinese team too also crashes my game. So I know the two Chinese teams actually, the two Chinese sheets actually crashed my game, and I can see that lag on my stream. I don't know why. I'm currently watching my stream and I'm seeing the lag, and I don't know what's making the lag. I don't know what is actually making it lag, to be honest, because from my OBS it's not even showing me dropped frames due to network. Let me turn on my stats, right, and see what I have. View, right? Oh no, encoding lag. I know what's going on. I know what is actually going on. Yeah, I actually know what is going on. But anyways, I'll fix it up, guys. I'll fix it up before the end, before the next match. I think I know what's making my stream lag. Yep, I definitely know what's making my stream lag. Definitely know what is making it lag, man. I know what's actually making it lag. I'm gonna pull over here. It's gonna be. Anyways, I want to pull over to Khk Esports as they were the ones in action last. I see them. That zone pushes us north again. I don't know if you saw it with the blink of your eye, but I did. So I'm gonna disable that Chinese stuff. As much as it's gonna be coming out, Breno MVP doing the damage. More shots coming out. Manfielders getting naded. Caveira also getting naded as they both find themselves behind this fence. But how long is it gonna last as those nades keep landing? The play zone coming in to do the damage onto Sleepy. A boot camp. More shots coming out. That nade lands. He doesn't connect onto Manfielders. What is going on? Breno MVP is on fire. He goes down. Potato holding it up in this one, trying to see what he can do. But Jaibot has been thirsted. What? Aphelion Apex also in a little bit of an engagement with the guys from BJE. As they lose one player, it's going to be Siko. I don't think he's going to get rest back up. 13 medkits in the hands of Blessing. Kage is also down. They have to get into the zone. Team Unknown is also holding it up. BBC holding up out there in zone. As Influence Rage will be taking some shots from Gamers Unite Nation. Nerf me with that QB, doing a whole lot of damage. Whoa, what is going on? Seems outplayed, still out here behind the guys from our Undisputed AE. Seidon jumps into the water, he goes down, as he's not going to have enough health to pull that one up. Baker is trying to see if he can heal up. He's got 23 first aid kits to actually do this one. So the question is, what is Slime 4KT doing in the blue zone? As Amar, he's got no meds to his name. Storm has got 37. How much can he do with that one? Amar still dropping up some meds as he's trying to just see if he can heal up and make a run for that zone as the zone continues to close up and become smaller and smaller. Black Esports have to run and gun. Sully goes down to the running and gunning from MG. Cheddar has to follow, but Sully goes down. Oh, sorry, make that MG going down to one of the players from Influence Rage Africa as they are going to be heavily activating gatekeep mode. Vindex is trying to hold it up as N7 does get tempted. Still taking some shots at the guys outside the zone, and I can't tell who is outside the zone because of this flipping new updates. And I know why my stream is laggy. I'm actually very, very sorry. I'm going to fix that up, like I said, before the next game starts. And I think, yep, that is why. That is exactly why my game is lagging. What did I download? What did I download? Anyway, Lewis still has 36 first aids. About is still able to contest with the guys in this zone. As Team Unknown, they have to now get into the zone. They've got 4 first aid kits. Sorry, they've got 4 kills to their name. And if there's one thing I know about these compounds, rotating out of this compound has to be the hardest stuff in the world. They have to throw the smokes. They do not have enough cover. The zone continues to push in. Cover fire, I believe, is not going to be enough to actually do this one for you, as they have to continue suppressing fire towards guys from G3 Temper who are trying to get into the zone. One shot coming out. 6 God taking some damage, but no, he's not going to be able to hold it up for too long, as Epic will actually make that freak. He's going to be able to find cover in that zone, but it's only that one rock that is in the zone. The remaining of Team Unknown, they have to get into the zone. 11 teams alive, and most of these 11 teams are out there in that blue zone looting up. Something is so big on my computer because my computer is out of space. That is what is making me lag, right? When the more shots are going to be coming out, Unknown, they have to run and gun. One player is in the blue. It's gonna be Spiky. Or actually make that NASA boy, if I'm not mistaken, as the zone continues to push them. No player is in the zone, no team in the zone. Only Gamers Unite Nation and G3 Temper with the guys from Team Unknown find themselves in playable places of the zone. As the person doing the huge strat for Team Unknown dies to the blue. Anyways, Gunnar getting spotted there by Spiky Boy, and that is very, very unfortunate for the guys from Team Unknown, as their only hope for that one already did get taken out. But anyways, Freak has still got about 6 first aid kits to his name, as Spiky Boy is going to be trying to do the damage onto the guys from Gamers Unite, from G3 Temper. But no, it's not going to be happening, as Pounds is going to be laying suppressed fire up onto the guys from Team Unknown. Freak goes down. Anyways, this is very bad for the guys from Team Unknown, and there's literally nothing they can do to evade this one. And the same thing follows for G3 Temper, as they do not have the zone. Gunnar does try to cross, but he gets taken out, building in that sniper tower or in that watchtower, trying to see if he can hold it up. But no, this is definitely the game for Gamers Unite Nation to go, or to take home for the taking. And to be surprised, we have 7 teams alive in this zone. That nade is going up onto Building. Building is going to down Short Boy's team, but the nade is not going to down Building, but it's going to take him relatively low as he bleeds out to that zone. 2 first aids left for 6 God, and 6 God is going to think he can make it into the zone, but guess what? He's not going to be able to do it. NASA Boy gets spotted from the side by Saleh. Oh no, the last player from Khk Africa might just be able to play spoiler for the guys from Gamers Unite Nation, as he does have a little chunk of the zone, but not too much. The play zone kills Aphelion Apex, and you just see the play zone doing its damage to see who is actually going to die out. We have 4 players left in the zone, not 4 teams left. Slime4KT, Khk Esports, Khk Africa, and Gamers Unite Nation. How many medkits does Lewis have? How many medkits does Storm have? That is the question. Lewis is out here. He's got 11 left to his name. Storm is out here, and Storm has got 4 to his name. So regardless of what happens, Khk Esports might just be able to get themselves a second place finish, depending on how quickly Saleh gets eliminated. Saleh does push up into the blue, and Saleh has to use 5 medkits. And trust me, Khk Esports do get second place. And the question is, who gets the who's gonna be third? It's a battle for third right now between Slime4KT and Saleh. Saleh is out here trying to heal up to that blue. Gamers Unite Nation, they have to also pull up that blue zone heal, because that zone is gonna push away from that little chunk of the building. And trust me, Khk Esports might actually walk home with this chicken dinner. Saleh gets taken out to the Saleh gets taken out, and I don't know what happened. Who died first? Lewis died last, and Khk Esports no. Wow. Always, every single time it keeps happening, and I keep asking the question, who is going home with second place? Because obviously right now it is just a battle for second place, not a battle for first, not a battle for second. It is definitely only a battle for first place. So let me see, I'm actually trying to, I understand why my game is laggy, right? So I'm just going to be uninstalling some applications, because obviously my computer is running out of space. I was going to upgrade my ROM, but I forgot. Yes, remove everything. Yeah, right. Alright, so I'm actually trying to install the big applications, because I recently installed some application, but I installed them on the wrong drive, which is why my game has been lagging since morning, because it's actually coming from my computer. It's an encoding lag. So I believe all should be going well very, very soon. So I'm just gonna keep resetting that to see what is actually going on. But anyways, that was Sandhawk in a nutshell. Gamers Unite Nation coming out on top, finishing that one 7 kills to their name. Khk Esports with no kills, but a second place finish, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be taking that one with whole heart. Anyway, Slime4KT finishing in 3rd place. Storm was able to heal up, but trust me, Storm and Lewis almost died simultaneously. Like, it was almost simultaneous. They went out at the same time, to be honest, but the game rendered Storm's death just before Lewis's death. But anyway, Slime4KT are going to be happy with that 3rd place finish, because because they're able to back it up with 5 kills. Khk Africa in 4th place with 2 kills. Aphelion Apex in 5th place with 6 kills. Unknown in 6th place with 5 kills. G3 Temper in 7th place with 6 kills. Now, fun fact, from 1st place to 7th place are people who pulled off the huge strat, right? So from 2nd place down to, let me just say, yeah, from 2nd place down to 7th place is all the healing strat for all of these teams. 8th place is going to be Nibble Esports. Undisputed Africa Esports is going to be 9th place with 1. Souls in 10th place with 0. BJE in 11th place with 6 kills. Sims Outplayed in 12th place with 4 kills to that name. 7AOK in 13th place with 4. BBC in 14th place with 2. Immortalz in 15th place with 2. And Not Gaming going out first to Sims Outplayed early on in 16th place. That being said, who is our MVP of the match? It's going to be none other but NASA Boy. Actually, the highest fragger for this match is going to be NASA Boy, finishing that one with 4 kills to his name. And the most damage is coming from Pounds. He had 2 kills, but 1,000 damage. 1,400. What? Are you sure? Anyways, whatever that 1,412 is, I'm pretty sure that is his damage, right? If you didn't get up to 4 kills, and I don't know what that means, I'm gonna try and learn how to read Chinese now. But anyways, I'm not. You see the funny thing, I just resolved my encoding lag, and now I'm getting network lags. Oh, this is so sad. This is a very sad day for me to stream. But anyways, guess what? You're coming back to not just my beautiful face, but you're gonna be hearing that sexy voice coming out from none other but K9 himself. In just 2 seconds, you'll be able to hear K9 as I'm trying to mute all of these other human beings who might decide to want to put their mouths in my talk. Demon is probably like, why Crowns never mute me? Trust me, don't jinx it, because I've already muted you. And guess what? We've got Starboy K9 in the building. K9, want to say hi to the chat?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me here, Crowns.
All right.
Really happy to be here.
Oh,
that
I am
was
happy.
An amazing match. That was an amazing match.
Okay, before I actually get you going on, right? I would have asked what your best play is in the game, but we didn't get to see as much play as we do see in Sandhawk.
Yeah.
So before we start talking about KHK Esports, what are your thoughts on that match?
Well, I guess all I can say is that match was a great indication to the level of advancement and improvement that we are seeing in the players and the teams in our region. We're seeing teams starting to be more technical. We're seeing teams starting to think more about the long run and the long game, where we see more teams trying the huge strat now, as has been provided by none other than Lewis.
Than Lewis himself.
Everybody now is going for the huge strat, not trying to risk, losing all their players or rotations anymore. So we saw Storm, we saw Lewis, we saw Blessing, and we saw also the INF player Saleh trying the huge strat with Storm and Lewis dying almost at the exact same time.
I tell you.
But Lewis still somehow.
I mean, it's literally Lewis's theory, right? It is his theory.
The Lewis equation coming through once again.
Tell you.
And we have Lewis We have Lewis clutching the second position for his team. And if you noticed, KHK in the previous match, in the random match, they died quite early to INF, where Index died also, but INF got the win. So KHK died early. I didn't get any points from that match, basically.
Exactly.
And being a team that qualified on the first day of Super Weekend, qualifying, I think we qualified 5th on the first day of the week.
Yes.
Of the week play.
Yeah, of the week play.
So
yeah.
we're looking forward to like a really strong game. So dying early, they had to be very sure that they could get some points in this match. So that was really, really good from them, clutching it and getting the second position with 12 points.
Yeah, and one thing I actually really liked, right, was the prowess that Gamers Unite Nation actually came into this match with, right? Because Gamers Unite Nation were absolutely on fire from the beginning of the match. They pretty much took damage. I pretty much took fights at pretty much everyone in the game. That's why I'm actually not surprised that we actually did see Pounds finish with that much damage, right? And I can't even imagine how much damage Nerfme himself must have had, because it did a whole lot with that QBU. And now one other thing I'd actually like to state is that from second place up to 7th place. All of these players got to that position because of the huge strat, and just like K9 have said, that is actually the level of play that has actually been imbibed by these teams, and you can see them actually thinking more about that late game more than just, oh, let us land and kill people. And I almost felt like that was what Not Gaming was on, but maybe their last player just disconnected. And also about that little fight between Not Gaming and Sims Outplayed. What are your thoughts?
I actually didn't get to see the fight. So yeah.
Anyway,
I can't speak more. But what I can speak on though is Aphelion Apex coming in 5th position with 6 kills. Also clutching that hill strat. We saw Blessing with the hill strat also putting in work for the team. So that is also another great indication towards the growth that we're seeing in our region. Also G3 probably the most unlucky of all
of them. I feel no. Actually, if we're actually gonna give unlucky to a team, it's going to be Unknown. To be honest, right? Because Team Unknown were all stuck behind the fence, and it got to a point they were stuck behind a wall. Behind a rock, right? And it was a matter of how they're gonna actually. And it was really tragic. And even G3 Temper, they tried to pull off that huge strat, but they are taking just too much fight before that late game. But anyways, we can go on and on and on and on all about Sandhawk. But guess what? We have Miramar coming up next. So do not go anywhere. Stay safe. Me and Kenan will be back here just before Miramar starts again. And we'll be able to give you 1 or 2 drop downs on Miramar, what you should expect, what we actually ourselves, what we expect to see, and what we want to see in Miramar. But until then, I'm going to be seeing you soon. Do drop a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you've not shared the stream. You're sitting on a flipping long thing. So that being said, stay safe, stay connected, grab yourself a bit of water, because this time I'm not even going to be gone for 5 minutes. I'll be gone for just about 2 to 3 minutes, and before you can say Crowns is OP, I will be right back. That being said, stay safe, stay connected. I'll see you soon. Oh hi and hello everybody, it's your boy Crowns, it's your Uncle Crowns back here with you, about to start Miramar. This is the Scripted Elite League brought to you by Scripted Esports, proudly sponsored by Last Vengeance and Men of Blood Esports. That being said, we did have fun in Sandhawk. We're about to get into Miramar. We're going to be having these top 16 teams that qualified to the Super Weekend battle it out to see how much points they can actually accumulate throughout this Super Weekend. I don't know if any of my leaderboards are available, but let me try and see if I can display something on the screen. Let me see if it's actually updated. I can't hear Mamba because I intentionally muted him, so I have my leaderboards updated as of game 1, and this were the points available up on board. This is Slime 4K team first place there. Second place is going to be Blackjack Esports Aphelion in third, G3 10 in fourth, Not Gaming in fifth. In sixth place is going to be Influence Rage Africa 7 Sins Art of Killing in seventh, Honored Souls in eighth, and the rest I'm not going to have to call that one out, but we're going to be seeing a little bit of a jump up from most of these teams. Team BBC Gamers Unite Nation out there in 15th and 16th, and I'm actually quite impressed at what I'm seeing at the leaderboards, because obviously we do see most of those teams that just recently qualified into this Super Weekend making it out there up onto like the top side of the leaderboard, which is exactly what they need, given that they already missed out on one Super Weekend. Anyways, I've got K9 here again, once again, to actually just give me a little bit of a breakdown of what you actually think. What you actually think about this whole the new teams that have actually come into the lobby today, the likes of Not Gaming, Team Unknown, and 7 Sins Art of Killing. Because as of the leaderboards, I don't know if you can see it, but with the leaderboards here, we after game 1, 7 Sins were in 7th place, Not Gaming in 5th, and the guys from Team Unknowns were in 9th place.
Alright, so as we're waiting for the teams to start the match, you have to keep in mind, apart from the teams you've named now, we have another team that has to do really well in this match, and that's Team BBC. That's a team that died early in the Rango match, and they pretty much didn't get any points on Sandhawk. So in Miramar, they really have to put up a big performance, otherwise they're going to see themselves in a really, really unpleasant place, because this is a team that qualified also, I think, for the first position. So they need to make a statement and show
getting a
that
fucking hospital, he's back.
Guys, Luis Kofi in the chat.
Alright.
In the hospital. Best player.
Alright, that being said,
Louis gonna suck my fucking dick.
Luis Kofi, man.
well, true that. I do know Not Gaming I'm actually performing. I do know they're bringing their A games. They just had a little bit of an unfortunate sound game there. But anyways, just in case you didn't hear it, Team BBC K9 have scored you out today during Super play. I was even calling out teams, but today is gonna be K9 calling you out, and we're gonna be seeing what you can actually pull up for us today in the games. This is Miramar. We actually look forward to see if you can actually, stand K9 up and tell K9 that, you know what, you called us out, we can actually prove you wrong. So we're going to keep an eye out for BBC. Thank you, K9, for joining me as I'm going to be getting into the Miramar match, as we see most of these players already heading out of the plane. And due to more lags or more glitches that has come with this new update, I can now hear the players on the plane. Yeah, trust me, I was listening to a whole lot of toxicity on that old chat before the match started. But that being said, I think I can now unmute all of these young men that I have behind me, so they can actually give me statistics and statuses that I need. Anyway, welcome, boys. I can hear all of you now. I know you guys are pinned that, oh my man, we want Crowns to hear us now. You told me to read chat, boss. I mean, these codes, guys, to be honest, that's what I was actually looking at. But anyways, chats says, oh, I mean, let's see your chats, not staff chats. LMAO guy, they never put anything in staff chats. But anyways, we already see early engagements coming in. I saw UAE on that queue feed. I don't know if they were on the receiving end or on the giving end, but either way, one player has been lost. Oh, Nefmi was able to get one of the players from UAE, and that is spelling a bad beginning, because that was the UNK. AMA4KT is going to be very close to some of the members from Honored Souls, as Honored Souls do find themselves looting quite close to that water treatment. Where is Honored Souls landing spot? Miramar landing spot? I totally have forgotten, man. I think that I actually did see this team play quite a lot throughout a week now. I don't remember. I know they usually land, I mean, significantly close, right? But definitely not this close. But anyways, Not Gaming is going to be out there in El Pozo. I know El Pozo used to have a team there, and I'm not sure if it was Sims Outplayed or Honored Souls. Oh, I think What team lands in not in El Pozo? Oh, it is Esports who is currently not in the lobby. So not gaming are gonna be enjoying the luxury of this, but you know who is not gonna be enjoying right now? It's gonna be Aimar 4KT, as he can definitely hear 4 footsteps approaching towards him, and he's currently thinking, can I clutch this one out? We know this man. Disconnected from match server for all my devices. And I think that would have happened to every single player in the room. I'm definitely sure that happened to every single player in the room. And right now, I feel like an OP PUBG. Everybody got kicked out. And right now, Aimar has got to be the luckiest man on the planet right now. And in case you're not wondering, in case you're actually wondering why I said I'm actually feeling like an OP streamer now, because right now I feel like Marksman and the rest of the PUBG streamers who, you know, that mid game, when game has started, by the time they're super they'll be like, oh, we have to restart, you know, and oops, we have to restart. I've never been so happy about the glitch before, and today, trust me, I wish we could just count today as like, you know, like a test day, because bro, today has been definitely off, right? But anyway, it's not my call. I doubt any of these players would even agree with me. But everybody got kicked out of the room. Nothing to spoil. We will all be heading into yet another Miramar game. So that being said, I will gladly take the rest, as I have to sort out my stream. I'm lagging a whole lot due to encoding lag, and that's because I'm losing space on my computer. So that being said, do not go anywhere. I will be right back with you. It's not going to take up to 5 minutes again before this next room starts. So do not go anywhere. Stay safe, stay connected, and we'll be right back. People are already texting me, Crowns, was the room dismissed? Now we're going to be starting the room all over again. So that being said, stay tuned. Encoding lag. Oh poor man. Oh poor. Like I'm lagging due to encoding, and I'm actually sorry. I'd actually figure all of this out hopefully before tomorrow. Sorry for all the Ulabalus and Oititorities. We had to make sure all the players go into the room, and guess what? They are in the room. Slime4KT coming in with 3 this time, not 4. But they in 4. Okay, only 3 people have rendered into the room on my stream. But anyway, we are out here back in Miramar, and we're hoping we will be fine this time. So I'm trying to install and move as many apps as I can. I can see my PDF reader. I can move that to make sure like I stop having this encoding lag. It might stop once in a while. And look, man, I feel like on installing my, what just happened? My game crashed. Yeah, no, my game just crashed actually. I think I have to turn off all the Chinese shit now. let me just be one with it. Script, I'm rendering, I'm dropping frame, moving at 36 frames per fucking second, guy. That's actually very bad, man. Very, very bad. The match is about to start, and the reason why I'm rendering is because I'm making my computer do a lot of things. I'm trying to move applications. I'm trying to also uninstall some application, and right now I can hear the all chats, to be honest, and I know you guys will be able to hear the all chat now, right now too. I should have reduced that before this match started, but man, nothing spoil. We're all gonna be good. Disable everything. So yeah, we're back to normal. Everyone is on the plane. I can't see the plane part because PUBG OP, but I can see it on my other device, and I'm gonna be putting that one up to your screens any moment from now. Any moment from now is now. I'm lagging. Yeah, I can't, like, this one I know I'm lagging. I'm dropping mad frames. But anyways, I'm back to 60 FPS. My stream is gonna be laggy for a while, and well, whatever though. Scream keeps due to encoding lag keeps increasing again and again and again, bro. I'm so pained. I'm very, very pained, man. You guys don't understand. People don't understand how pained I am. Bad guy. You are bad guy. Anyways, I'm gonna close that one up, try to see if I can keep up. I've still got 13 gigs. That should be enough, hopefully. It's showing me red like this. But anyways, all of these teams pretty much know the mistakes they made before. They're not gonna be making it again, but given that the play part is different, Aphelion Apex Aphelion Apex now find themselves in the same spot, Puerto Paraíso, with the guys from Influence Rage Africa. I don't know this place. Last week we did see Aphelion Apex land towards that western part around that trailer park and headed all the way to Ruins, but this week they don't seem to want to do that, as Picardo is going to be contested by Team Unknown and the guys from Nibble Odyssey. Now this is a lot of problems. Now look at Slime4KT just chilling. They're like, nope, we're definitely not going to be going close to the water treatment. Not gaming able to make it into Opposo. Khk Esports heading towards that Ruins area, and I feel like probably that is why Aphelion Apex did not near there, because Khk Esports will be hoping to land on that road, get a vehicle, and head over towards La Cabrera. Breno MVP being the first there to find a vehicle. They must have seen BBC also trying to land. Monte Nuevo is going to be held by 7AOK, Slime4KT, and Chuma Serra. We see Team Unknown out there in Picardo with the guys from Nibble Odyssey. Graveyard is going to be held by Gamers Unite Nation, Undisputed Africa and Esports going on their regular large splits. But Blackjack Esports in Los Leones, surprisingly the only team in there right now. Souls holding it up on that southern edge. Jeff Bot and Immortalz also holding it up on that southeastern edge. Aphelion Apex and Influence Rage Africa about to get things started out here in Puerto Paraíso. As you can already see, the introductory shots already getting taken out by some of the players who from Influence Rage Africa. It's gonna be M7. He's pro. He's taking the shots. He's getting the damage, and wow, that's quite impressive from him. That vehicle is definitely on fire. This is okay. I feel like Apex have to move. They have to get out of there, and Kage and Co will be able to get out, leaving only Rusty around in the vicinity. Frames, skipped frames due to encoding lag everywhere red on my screen right now. I'm sorry guys, I'm actually very sorry. I didn't see this one coming. I didn't intend to have these lags. I didn't intend to have these glitches, and I deeply apologize. Hopefully you guys can consider and accept my apology. My map stream is laggy, so I don't really know what's going on in other parts of the map until I open it up here. I'm gonna put over back to Picado where we've got 2 teams and see if these 2 teams are gonna be able to loot this place in peace, or are they gonna be living in pieces. And why I understand why both teams would have come here is because they're like, oh, Pain Africa is not in the lobby, right? So nothing spoiled, I can actually go to Picado. But guess what? Other teams were also thinking about that, and they both find themselves in that Picado. So it's not like they're actually fighting for these drop spots. They're just trying to capitalize on the fact that Pain Africa is not in the lobby. So that being said, this is gonna be a fun one. We're gonna see this one pull out. This one's gonna pull off. Rusty moving significantly closer to the guys from Influence Rage Africa. We're still chilling to actually see what is going on out here in every part of the map, as everyone is just trying to get settled, trying to get looted up. We do have a southern zone. Paulins, just to be sure, you can still see my stream, right? Actually, I think game 4 you guys might have to watch the match by yourself, because this Discord is probably going to be taking some of my it's going to be putting load on my RAM. Yeah, but K9 can't, at least not yet. So right now we're just gonna be chilling. I'm trying to just see if this thing is still moving the applications like I asked it to. I've forgotten the applications that I moved, so even my computer itself is lagging because of the amount of applications, so the amount of actions I'm trying to make it do at the same time. I'm actually once again sorry about all of this. Wasn't expected. This is definitely very, very unprecedented and unexpected even by me. It's hitting me as a surprise right now. But anyways, I promise you guys I'll figure this all out before tomorrow. I'm trying not to move too many apps again so that I don't continue to render. Netflix, should I uninstall Netflix? I mean, I basically don't use it anymore, so. But it's just 18 MB. It doesn't kill, doesn't hurt. Yeah, I don't watch movies, guy. I don't remember the last time I watched a movie, to be honest, right? Last movie I watched, I don't even remember the name. I mean, I did start watching movies of recent. I started watching cartoons because I'm a big fan. But anyways, leaving what I'm a big fan of, I do see Sims Outplayed rotating very close to some of the players from Undisputed African Esports. They're just trying to get into that zone. My phone is lagging because of my network. My computer is lagging because of the load on it. And bro, today is definitely not my day. Definitely not my day, and I'm really, really apologizing. And to imagine that today I told one of my guys, I'm like, yo, Minton, come and watch me stream today, right? And Minton is like, alright, no problem, I'm gonna show up. And today I'm trying to impress Minton. My stream is lagging. Aphelion Apex though, Rusty does find some of the members from BJE, from Influence Rate Africa, because Influence Rate Africa pushes up onto Aphelion Apex. They do lose one player. Sully is down on his belly. He's gonna get tested. Rusty trying to hold it up in that buggy. He might just get spotted. He's trying to activate his JP card. He's excellent with that JP card, to be honest, and you've got to admire that cover fire coming in from Blessing, his teammate, who is also just out there chilling with him. Wow, that was actually nice. Influence Rage Africa might be able to grab that res up onto Sully or not. Actually scratch that, because Rusty was able to get that final thirst before activating that JP card, and wow, Influence Rage Africa definitely did not see that one coming, and they definitely will be angry about that, because that is definitely not what they want in this game. I'm dropping a low. It's showing me that I'm skipping frames due to encoding lag, right? But I'm still moving at 60 frames per second. Yeah, it's actually very bad now. It's actually very, very bad. I'm gonna leave you guys on the place where we might have a little bit of action, which is Slime4KT and the guys from Team Unknown. As Team Unknown do find their way close to the guys from Slime4KT heading towards Chumasera, which is weird. They're able to leave Picado, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, and now they're here close to Slime4KT. There's a little bit of a color cluster, so you might not be able to tell who is who or what who is doing. While you guys do that, I will be trying to figure out a way to make my stream smoother and watchable for you guys. So I'm just gonna be closing some applications out here, so like can keep watching the stream and watch that stream undisturbed. Actually, might even close my map lag. I say map lag. I might even close my my map stream self just to have everything moving smoothly, guys. I'm so pained. I'm actually very, very pained, man. And this is This is not Crown style, to be honest. This is not my style. Seems I played on BJ. Alright, but anyways, time for K2 already do get started. Seems I played also taking some shots towards guys from Blackjack Esports, as Blackjack Esports do lose one player. Anyways, Ghost himself getting pushed by 2. It's gonna be Cheddar. I'm actually even on Ghost. It's gonna be Cheddar and MG. He is prone activating his JC card right now, trying to see if that JC card is gonna work out for him just fine. But the question is, will it? I feel like right now the card most people are gonna be pulling up is that crouching card, because definitely it works like a charm, the way they say. But anyway, shots coming out, a little bit of you know, teasing shots, warning shots coming out from these teams. Wow. Papa. Oh no! So no! Cheddar serves breakfast to Snipe once again, as Blackjack Esports find themselves on the right foot here. I don't know where Snipe was, but Snipe obviously just got sniped. Anyways, I think Cheddar trying to use that one as a means to get out of here, because as I'm seeing him, they're trying to pull out of this fight. They don't want any of that engagement, as Ama does get started with the guys from Team Unknown. The nade is there to knock one player down, but Freak, oh no, more shots coming in. Is that gonna be Team Unknown going out? Maybe not. Freak is still out there holding his belly, and he does get thirsted by the guys from Slime 4KT. Slime 4KT do lose Pronto. Pronto was not close to his teammates the last time I saw him, and I don't know if they will be able to get that res. Oh yes, they will be able to get that res. As he's res back up, he gets himself back to normal, and Team Unknown activating that JP card, getting the frag out of there. This is just zone 1, and we are seeing so much violence. So many teams losing, you know, a number of their players out on the first rotation. Definitely not what we like to see from this lobby. But anyway, Undisputed African Esports finding their way into the zone, as zone 2 about to show Bredo MVP still in that blue zone, and is Khk Esports doing what I think they want to do? Okay, no, they're not. Anyways, Bredo MVP probably was disconnected. He has to find a way into the zone. He will be just fine. Other members from Khk Esports trying to find a way also into the zone. They don't have the best of retail or the best of utilities and facilities. As you can see, Potato has just level 1 gear on his body. Zone shifts us again. We're a little bit central this time, and guess who is in the dead ass center of that zone? It is none other but Sahil OP and the boys from Immortalz. And this is what I said about Immortalz. This is a team that we know that they can actually get that rotation into in the bag. So we see them already finding their way into that center part of the circle. My YouTube is lagging. I'm watching it right now and I'm very irritated. Even me myself, I'm actually very pained. What to do, because even YouTube is telling me it's not receiving enough video right now. I'm moving on 60 FPS, right? It's telling me, yeah, but it's reducing badly, yeah. Reducing badly. I don't know what else to do. No, this one is like, this is not because of network. This one is because of my computer, right? Encoding lag. I should close the blue stack here. Let me try closing the blue stack actually. Yeah, because the blue stack is slow on its own, so let me see if that reduces it. Let's reset that. It's not my RAM. My RAM is 16 gig, right? I don't know why it is my ROM that is taking up the space, right? It's weird. Alright, I'm hearing information that the guys from Slime 4KT might be getting into a little bit of a trouble, as Building does get pushed by Storm. The vehicle is on fire, Building, and Storm is down to a very low amount of HP as it's getting seriously naded by the guys from Slime 4KT. Andrew does get spotted by Flacco. Those nades are landing onto Storm, and given that he's not healing up, I don't think he wants to risk it out yet. Building goes for the pick. He sees him, the nade connects. Down goes Storm. Slime 4KT lose 2. Ama and Pronto definitely not close, at least not close enough, as they will just be right there behind. Oh my goodness, and now I can hear the old chat. Flak! Storm already on para mode, and I will turn off the all chat before the next game, I promise you guys. Storm so pained, but we're gonna be leaving the pained men and be pulling over to Blackjack Esports, who are taking some shots from Gamers Unite Nation. Storm, you don't do, get off my old chat. Oh my goodness God. Anyways, Shots coming out. In case you wonder what happens when pro players get knocked, that is it. That you're hearing on your chat as Khk Esports do seem to be heading very close to the guys from from Honored Souls. They don't get the memo. They probably didn't hear the footsteps. And oh no, this is about to be backbiting. Jarebot getting touched. And trust me, the one player they don't want to be getting touched is Jarebot, as Luis is trying to see if he can lay as much cover fire as possible. But the nades, I believe, will be following in shortly from the guys from Souls. Smoke's coming out from Khk Esports. Those long nades are going to be connecting. He lands up onto Potato, but Potato is going to be throwing his own out just in return. Those nades are a little bit too far. But, oh my goodness. I'm tired of hearing Storm scream. And I know you guys are tired too, but I'm gonna get and I can't take off your in-game sounds, to be honest, right? Because you guys have to hear it. You have to hear the nades landing. Khk Esports got their revive and they're like, you know what? Not to jackpot. But I don't think Honored Souls are gonna be allowing Potato to do that. As Jordan is gonna be the closest to him. Switches over to that M416, trying to take out that body. The body tumbles. It's a bad day for Potato. Jarebot able to get Zodiac down. But Potato able to get his that big play again. He's gonna get uprooted. Jordan! Why did I scream? Jordan does get taken out from the side, and Jarebot is definitely OP. His cover fire is undisputed, to be honest, because right now he's able to get 2 knocks from the guys from Souls and able to save Potato's life in the process. With that 4x on that Scarel, it's very stable, and I can't tell Siri to define stability any better than that. As you see him laying up that cover fire, and he's still single tapping and getting the damage. He got the knock. No, Jarebot, what the flap are you on, bro? I need whatever you're on, as guys. Exactly, Breno MVP, they were gonna leave the fight, you know. They're like, we don't want this fight, but no, they're like, nah, we want to fight. And now Aphelion Apex find themselves in a little bit of a stalemate, maybe not too much of a stalemate, as they do down one of the players from Undisputed Africa Esports, but they use it to collect 2. And Yoruba people will say Fikon Bameji, which means use 1 to collect 2. That is definitely what just happened, as Aphelion Apex got a knock onto UAE, but UAE able to get 2 knocks onto Aphelion Apex, and that's going to be 2 players out for Aphelion Apex. Aphelion Apex happens to be a team who I know likes to play Miramar a lot, or knows their way around Miramar, but today they won't be doing that, as Khk Esports do push up onto Honored Souls, and Honored Souls find themselves in the lobby as they get thirsted and taken out in zone 2. You know, these kind of situations, Khk is probably like, guys, we gave you a chance, we're going to leave you alone, right? Why did you shoot at Potato? They tried to take Potato out, and Jarebot took that personal, or took that personally, and I hope someone took a screenshot, because that kill actually onto Honored Souls happened in zone 3. So Jarebot only got 2 kills in zone 1 and zone 2, because zone 3 had already moved before they actually got those last 2 kills, as Sahil OP and the boys from Immortalz have to rotate again into the zone. He's rotating just right behind the guys from Sims Outplayed. He sees them, he hears their vehicle, but it's not going to be happening. And apparently Breno got a run over onto Dark Ghost. You love to see G3 Temper took a little bit of an engagement with some members from BJE, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know who they took an engagement with, but they are fine, they're okay, as all of these players have to get into the zone, right? Look at Influence Africa down on that southern edge of the circle. Said OP also. Okay, my stream is gonna clear up very soon. Let me tell them that in the chat, like stream gonna clear up in less than 5 minutes. Fix this. Anyway, we're seeing a little bit of action coming in between BJE and the remaining 2 players from Aphelion Apex. So Splatter is going to be the remaining one. Rusty doing the cloud sheets, but he's not able to do it for too long. He's able to get 1 player down, but not quite able to hold it up against Cheddar's Scarel as he goes down. As Influence Rate Africa will be rushing into Slime 4KT. It's Saleh and N7. They are in different vehicles and they're trying to see if they can just get into that zone, but they'll be driving very close to the only member, or sorry, one of the 2 members from Slime 4KT. It's gonna be who behind that vehicle? It's gonna be Aima, who gets into the vehicle. He gets out instantly, takes the shot, takes the fire, able to get the knock onto Saleh. N7 gets the memo. He wants to get out of there, but he's shooting at his teammates instead of Aima. It could get confusing, right? You can't blame him, right? But anyway, 7AOK getting it started with the guys from Khk Esports. Oh my goodness. What? I'm hearing that Pronto might be coming in from behind, and indeed he is. As more shots will be coming out, Ema is able to get that first, and N7 is just gonna get out of there as fast as possible, because he's like, you know what, I can fight with anybody at this time of the zone, but definitely not Slime4KT, as KHK Esports continue to increase their kill count. They got some kills from the guys from 7AOK, and now they'll be getting to zone. Not Gaming still alive in this one, and you love to see how that one is playing. As BJE, they do seem to have a little bit of a rotation cluster, which I'm going to start calling it from now, with the guys from Influential Africa, which is just N7 left though, but he'll be fine, he'll be just fine as they get into the zone. Immortalz though find themselves in a sexy compound in the zone. They'll be taking a little bit of a long range engagement with some of the players from Sims Outplayed anytime from now, as NASA Boy is getting pushed by the guys from KHK Esports. And if there is one team we don't want pushing you as a unit, it is the guys from KHK, but he's able to get one, tries to go for the crouch, but no, it's not quite able to put it up. Spiky Boy, the last one left in the blue. He hears the vehicles rotating, but he definitely can't take the shots. Oh no! Oh no! Sleepy finding himself on the receiving edge of that oh no situation. He's down on very low HP, and I don't know, will he be able to heal that one up? Will he be able to heal that one up? Will he be able to get it? No! He bleeds out to the zone. Matrix is going to be putting up. Definitely not close to him, so that's going to be the end for him. Spiky Boy, he's going to be happy about that one. He's got 4 first aids, can't do as much. He's going to be getting into that zone as Gamers Unite Nation do get started with the guys from Immortalz. Down goes Darkness. He did throw out the nade. The question is, will that nade connect? Umar is out here chilling behind him. Sahilo, I know he's always on that front line, and that's why I'm going to be pulling up onto him. As you can see him already backing out a little bit from that fight. And this is what's going on with Gamers Unite Nation, as Pound is already letting the shots go into that building. My nose is on fire, boys. But anyways, trying to watch his back, trying to see if there is nobody pulling in from behind to backstab him. And Montrose coming out. Umar trying to do a little bit of damage, but Spawns very quick on that return fire is going to be showing him that, boss, I sabi shoot too. Taking in the shots at the guys from Immortalz as they hold up in that compound. They lost one player, and Gamers Unite Nation are willing and hoping to capitalize on that one. They're going to be letting those nades fly into that compound, hoping to get that opening knock. And the instance they get that knock, I'm pretty sure they will be full sending it into that one, as Bot is behind with that mini 14, trying to lay as much cover fire as he can. And trust me, there are some situations where you don't want to be playing the whole cover fire strat again, because it wouldn't work. You're now a 3-man team, yeah, which means these guys can decide to push up on you at any flipping time. So you want to actually be on your strongest foot right now. So that being said, 7AOK getting started with G3 Temper, actually, or make that BBC getting started with G3 Temper. A team that we actually did call out was BBC, and now they've lost one player, and G3 Temper are definitely capitalizing on that one, as they're very easily. Then we're sending into that one. 6 God gets started off from the side. Flacco back behind them, building on the front line out there with 6 God. Trying to see if you can push that one. And it is a 2-2 split between the guys from G3 Temper. Vehicles rotating in front of Flacco. Nate's getting thrown out towards 6 God. And I don't know how they're going to play this one, as Kratos, he knows building is there. He's trying to push up onto that one. He's calling for Law's help, as Law is going to be pushing up, but no, they're getting shot at from behind by the guys from KHK Esports as Sleepy gets started with the guys from Slime4KT. KHK Esports trying to see if they can pull in to try and third party this one. It is Jairbots laying some shots. So the guys from BBC Law is going to show Law the lights, gets Law down, but I don't think there's any moving forward for him. Oh no, he has that shot to play, so he's going to be getting in his buggy and trying to drive a little bit forward, trying to get that extra angle on them as BJE gets started with the guys from UAE. Shots coming out, the 2-piece knock onto Jairbots, the nade to complete the work as Vala goes down. This is danger for BBC. BBC definitely not what they expected, as KHK Esports is going to be tearing them apart. Louis able to put in the shots. BBC are going to be left with just one player left, and I don't see them surviving that one. Super long range defeat. It is KHK Esports Shy, but I don't know why it showed me that on my screen, but I'm happy it did. Wow. But anyways, G3 Temper also in that one, they've got 7 kills to their name, and BBC find themselves on the receiving end of all of that violence as the zone continues to shift. Nibble Esports about to get started with the guys from Not Gaming. Gamers Unite Nation indeed did push up onto Immortalz, and they're able to get the full wipe onto Immortalz, as UAE do find themselves lurking on this outskirts close to the guys from G3 Temper. They did lose 2 players in that engagement, but they will be fine with just Matrix and Sadon. Sadon, a big fan. I know I'm also a big fan of his too. we do talk a lot on Discord. Maybe not a lot, but we do talk once in a while. And trust me, that is a man of strategy, which is why I like him. He is a man who likes to play according to strategy, textbook stuff. No need for hula balloons and hoity-toity as BBC does get taken out in 9th place. And I'm waiting for this engagement to start between the guys from Nibble Esports and Not Gaming. Zone does shift on zone 5. Not Gaming picking their heads out. Gumball probably didn't see that head, but I did. Call it spectator glitch, call it whatever, but I feel like it's just a matter of time before he realizes that he's getting pushed by the guys from from Not Gaming. As teammates, it's gonna be none other but Khk Esports trying to get into that zone. Lewis trying to lay cover fire as they lose Breno God or Breno MVP and Potato in that rotation, but they have to get into the zone. SCRYPTED is gonna be the one on the receiving end of those shots as he takes shots. He's getting heavily battered by the guys from G3 Temper. G3 Temper getting shot at also from all directions as Lewis is gonna be the last one holding it up against Flacco. He lets that nade go out. How long can he hold up against Flacco? That is the question, as Beauty does seem to be pulling in for the support, or make that gunner pulling in for the support, and G3 Flacco will just be activating his aggressive card. That nade lands. It's a double pistol. He does land. Shots coming out towards him. Oh no, the molly right on top of him, and Lewis goes out. 10 kills to their name, and that is going to be the end of the line, the end of the run for the guys from Khk Esports. As Not Gaming gradually finding their way into the zone. They've still got 0 kills, but they will be getting involved in this one as Zeus is already holding his signature type of gun, which is none other but the sniper, as Vile out here in that buggy trying to see how much information and how much damage he can do towards the guys from what team is that green team? I think it is Sims Outplayed, if I'm not mistaken. Vile is like, no, I don't want that one again. I'm gonna be heading straight to the center of the zone. And bro, how is that gonna play out for them going into the center of the zone in Miramar? Do you really want to do that? I mean, looking at the zone, actually, it might just be a good play, but Building gets spotted. He gets uprooted from the floor as his JSA strat is not going to be lasting for too long. He gets taken out there. My stream is an excellent competition, and I'm very sure everyone on the stream is quite happy right now. Yes, Crowns OP. Ha! Crowns flipping OP, yo. Gamers United Nation find their way into the zone from that northern edge. Southern edge is going to be held by the guys from Sims Outplayed. They've got 4 players alive, and if there's one thing I like about this team, it is their ability to hold all 4 players alive in this one. G3 Temper beginning to push once again, but this time it is up against BJE, and G3 Temper definitely here to impress. Courtney, I hope you're in the chat, and I hope you're seeing this one, because these boys are actually showing Courtney that they're capable, that they have what it takes, as MG does get run over by Flacco. We gotta give him the star points, and he gets the run over for the finish. Flacco picking up. The guys, the remaining players, the remaining players are definitely not going to be happy as Gunnar wants to push up onto that fight. This level of aggressiveness from G3 Temper is one I have definitely not seen before, as from this side is going to be none other but the guys from what team is ground. It's going to be Nibble Esports coming in to finish the work onto BJE, and G3 Temper Gunnar goes down. Flacco, the last one left, and that aggressiveness has come back to fight them before, and it is easy pickings for Willie as he gets the 2 confirms onto the guys from Not Gaming. BJ is still alive in this one, 7 kills to their name, and they don't seem to be looking to stop anytime soon, as Vile is going to be out here with that M249, 124 bullets in hand, as we're down to 5 teams left in the lobby. Gamers Unite Nation definitely still have a full squad. Souls still have the full squad. Super long range defeat is still going to be gun pounds. I don't know what that means, and I hope to figure it out soonest, but for all of you that understand English, for all my English speakers and all my people from Cambridge and Oxford, please translate what that means for me in the chat. But anyways, all of these teams now have to play edge because of the kind of zone we have. Plaza getting shot at, the back tire of his buggy gets spotted, and I don't know if that was the play. Slim tried to lay a little bit of cover fire, but man, that's not just working, as Sims Outplayed begins to work their way into the zone. Wow. Sims Outplayed definitely playing that one passive, and I know that's actually how they play, right? They keep all 4 players alive, but trust me, when it's time to pull off that aggro card in that final circle, they're able to do that, as Flacco happens to be on the receiving end of the shots and the bullets from the guys from BJE, as they've got all eyes focused on him. But Gamers Unite Nation, who they'll be able to spot the guys from Sims Outplayed from the side. Flacco taking a little bit of blue damage, but Impulse is able to destroy that vehicle. 3 teams left. Who walks home with this chicken dinner? We've got 2 teams in the full squad. The nade lands, he connects. Murphy low on HP, but Plaza gets exploded in that vehicle by Vile. Vile gets 2. Vile, what are you on? Make that 3. Vile on fire. Bro, Gamers Unite Nation suffering a huge blow from none other but the boys from... No, as BJE is going to be getting that complete wipe. He wants a 2v4, perfectly executed, and BJE knows it's not the time to do. That goes down. The M249 in the hand of, sorry, make that Zane goes down, and it is a 1v4. 12 kills to BJE, and only with their kill count they have secured as much points as finishing first place. So it doesn't even matter if he is able to clutch this one or not. He's got the Mini 14 and an M249 at hand, 150 bullets, and trust me, that is more than enough. I don't think Sims players have enough meds or have enough nades. He does pick, he's able to cross one, the nades are landing, he takes one out, the drop shot tries to get him, but the answer is no, as Sims Outplayed come in to win that winner chicken dinner for the third match of the day. Excellent, exquisite, impressive, and perfection is what I have just watched in Miramar right now. Because, bro, BJE on flipping steroids. A two-man team taking out a full squad of Gamers Unite Nation, and I feel like Gamers Unite Nation got a little bit distracted, but at the same time they had to run and gun into that zone, and there is only so much you can prevent when you have nades, or sorry, when you have only smokes in front of you. And the guys from Blackjack Esports were able to capitalize on that one. First place is going to be none other but Sims Outplayed with only 5 kills to their name, all 5 kills going to Impulse. Give that man a back massage. Second place is going to be coming out, it's going to be none other but Blackjack Esports in second place with 12 kills to their name, as I previously said. Third place is going to be Gamers Unite Nation in third place with 7 kills. G3 Temper in fourth with man, I'm losing count of these numbers, but I think that's 10 kills. Yeah, 10 kills to the guys from G3 Temper. And man, look at the kill count from second place to fourth place, man. That's actually very impressive, man. That's actually very, very sexy stuff coming out from all of these teams. Nibble Esports out here in 5th place with 2 kills. Not Gaming in 6th place with 1. Khk Esports in 7th place with 10 kills. 7 of those kills going to Gyrobot, bro. That man, I don't think there's a stopping to that guy, bro. And there's nothing anyone can tell me. UAE in 8th place with 3 kills. 9th place is gonna be BBC in 9th with 1 kill. Yeah, 10th place is gonna be Immortalz with 1 kill, which is quite surprising because Immortalz did have a good position until they had to fight the guys from Gamers Unite Nation. Unknown finishing 11th place with no kills. Slime 4KT in 12th place with 3 kills. Influence Rage Africa in 13th place with no kills. 7AOK in 14th place with no kills. Aphelion Apex going out early in 15th place with 2 kills, and Honored Souls going out very, very early in 16th place with no kills to their name. I know some fire. Anyway, I'm gonna be bringing K9 back. I know you guys have missed his voice, and trust me, he's gonna be here to actually give you a little bit of a rundown and a little bit of an analysis of what just went down in that Miramar match. Hello K9, are you still here? I wouldn't ask if you are sleeping, but I'm pretty sure you're awake because that was one hell of a Miramar match.
That was that was such a great match. That was such a great match. We saw so many impressive plays from our players. We saw so many clutches. We saw so many great sprays, indicating a very, very good control with our players. And the first thing I want to point out in that match is not other than the elephant in the room, which is our man from Khk. Our one-man wrecking crew, who is Jebot, who was able to clutch 7 kills for his team on his own.
Exactly.
That's a really, really, really impressive performance coming from just one player. We're seeing that team being able to wipe out BBC, which was the team I spoke about early at the beginning of the match, as a team that we need a really good performance from. We see them also going out in this game with a really lackluster performance. We hope to see more from them though.
Anyway,
in the next match just to come.
We did call our BBC, and apparently maybe K9's call was not just enough for BBC, right? Because I felt like the guys from KHK did give them a breathing space. They're like, we want to leave this fight, but apparently they're like, no, we want to fight this one. And actually they did come in with a backbiting. Actually, Gyrobots taking down close to 3 of their players out there on that southwestern edge of the circle, which was actually crazy.
We also saw BJE opting to go for the center of the circle quite early and getting rewarded by they were able to pick up 12 kills on second place position, which is really, really good for them.
And you see, that is
the team.
that is one thing I like to say, right? I keep telling people, like, if you know you have that fragging prowess, you can actually full send it the way BJE full sent it, right? And look at that full send into the straight center of the circle. It actually paid out for them because
with the MT49.
exactly.
A lot of work.
If BJE had a full squad there, that is a chicken dinner, because they would have been able to handle the guys from Sims Outplayed quite alright. They had the momentum, they had the drive, and they literally put it into play there. That was actually excellent from them.
Yeah, that was quite a big hectic for some teams to get into the zone. And we saw not team suffering a bit of rotation. They had a really good place in the zone earlier in the match, but then the zone shifted, and then they had to rotate, and they started taking fire from so many different teams. You see them coming up with just 1 kill, Computers Zoe picking up 1 kill from the team in 6th position. Albeit not a bad performance, but we look to see more from them, because you know that they are a team that is really, really good, and they have dragging power. Put up kills.
Exactly.
In the late game.
Exactly, because the not gaming we saw in the league play is definitely not the not gaming we're seeing in the Super Weekend, right? Because not gaming did come in with a whole lot of fragging prowess. I know by league play they did finish with a shit ton of kills, man. Like I do say, like they finished with a whole lot of kills, and they were able to get in those placements. But today they only seem to be working for those placements, because today they finished 6th place with just 1 kill, and that's just Miramar, right? So trust me, we do not want to see this performance. We actually want to see a better performance coming out from not gaming. And also, just like you pointed out, BBC also a team that we're also looking forward to seeing. BJE, I've called them out since last week, and I feel like this is a team now. Them not participating in Umzanzi did actually affect their gameplay a little bit coming into week 1, right? Because I said it, I was talking to someone like that level of play, it's more like they didn't know what was going on in that lobby anymore. But apparently all they needed was just 1 week. And look at the BJE we've seen from the beginning of this week. It shows you how much these players have actually adapted to the teams. And this is what I'm saying that I actually want. Exactly. This is the thing I said I actually want to see from these teams. Like, I actually want to see that a team is adapting to the style of play that this tournament is actually bringing to them. Because obviously they've played with themselves in scrims, they probably know 1 or 2 things about each other, but you see that adaptation to the different style of play is what I want to see. And part of the adaptation I like to talk about is we could actually see some of that happening in that first game. Look at when Khk Esports tried to push up in zone 1, and then when they got to that compound, like I said, that is a rotation that nobody in that lobby was expecting, because I expected them personally to go to my compound, right? Because that is definitely where we know Khk Esports to rotate to. But this time they decided to go further and rotate. And the reason why they would go that far is because they know Dragons is not in the lobby. That is a place we do see Dragons a lot. And then them going there, they're meeting up with the guys from who pushed up onto them. That was Influence Rage and the guys from Nibble Esports. And you saw how that turned up. Influence Rage just decided to capitalize on that fight, and then they took it. And that is just that adaptation that you see these teams going for, which is exactly what we love to see. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, K9. We'll be back again for game 4. This is the Scripted Elite League, brought to you by Scripted Esports in partnership with African Insider, proudly sponsored by Last Vengeance Gaming and Men of Blood Esports. I'll be seeing you guys in about 5 minutes, so do not go anywhere. Stay safe, stay connected. Like the stream if you've not. I know I did lose a lot of viewers because of my whole encoding lag and everything. I deeply apologize for that. But for all of you who are still here pulling up with me, I really appreciate. Drop that like, subscribe to the channel if you've not, and continue to share the stream. Tell everybody that left the other time that, yo, guess what? The stream is back to normal, and man, we will be seeing you guys very soon in the next game. In case you're wondering why I've not said it, this time I have 3 stats being pulled up in front of me, and I can see Jairbots finishing with the most amount of kills, which is 7. I think the most assists came out from Ghost, from Sims Outplayed, but I don't think, Sims Outplayed. Immortalz did grab all of the kills, but most of that assist came from Ghost, as we see him finishing with about 3 assists there to his name. Jairbots finishing 7th place, having 7 kills to his name with over 1000 damage. That's like 1200 damage if I'm reading those statistics correctly. That being said, I don't know how to speak Chinese, I don't know how to read Chinese either, but either way, I'll probably find somebody who knows what it means, probably watch Zute or someone, and hopefully they can read and translate what that means for me. But anyways, I'm going to leave all this long talk and try and get into the next room for you guys to watch the last game of the day, which is going to be none other but Erangel. Stay safe. I know you guys were not hearing all my songs. No vex. Don't take it too personally. I forgot to turn on the music early. But that being said, we are already in the last last Erangel game of the first day of Super Weekend 2 of the Scripted Elite League. I'm going to be showing you the leaderboards after after game 2, which is going to be loading up in your screen in just a little bit, or just some few seconds actually. So I want to meet everybody so that I can actually have K9 out here with me. Hello K9, I'm going to be reading out what we've got right now because I'm not too sure you can see the live leaderboard as it is. My game just crashed for reasons best known to it, so it will be taking a little bit of a while to restart. Hopefully I'm able to get back into the room. I don't have any of the Chinese shit on, so I don't know what's going on. That being said, Slime 4KT in first place right now. 1 chicken dinner, 20 placement points, and 14 Q points. Actually, what I can do, K9, is do this. So now, K9, you should be able to see my stream.
Okay.
Now you can see the leaderboards.
Yeah,
there you go. Now the stream can hear you. And one thing which we're not going to be too surprised about is the guys from Team BBC being at the bottom of the table. I did expect that the teams that did not qualify last week were actually coming today with so much flagging prowess, but we see Not Gaming holding it up in 10th position, and that's definitely 10th position for Not Gaming and 7th position for 7 Sins Art of Killing, and Team Unknown also in 8th. You see them just following each other just like that. And another thing I'd like to point out is Khk Esports, right? I know there's most likely going to be a shuffle and a huge change in this leaderboard by the time game 3 has been added, because this is just from game 1 and game 2. This was after that Sandhawk game. So what do you have to say about this one?
Well, we're seeing impressive performances from the teams, and we're seeing people starting to think more about the lead game, like I said. But what we noticed from the previous member match was that the teams that got into early fights didn't quite make it to the late game. They either lost players from scuffles or they got picked up from rotation. So we're looking to see how the teams are going to adapt to this style of aggressiveness where you get rewarded for early fights and getting kills. And so we want to know which team can balance which team can balance the aggressiveness and can also keep in mind the fact that they have to make those rotations.
Exactly.
So that's basically what we're looking to see.
And one team I'm actually going to throw that ultimate shade at is going to be Blackjack Esports, as we see them sitting down with 3 placement points and 20 Q points. So that being said, that is something they have to work at, because that is 3 placement points but 20 Q points, which means they've averaged 1 point per game. That is in Sandhawk and only Erangel, but finishing with 20 kills, which they took their early engagement. So something we want to see from them is actually how they're going to improve on that placement. And we already saw them improve that placement in Myanmar as they finished in 2nd place. But without further ado, Shade Adu, Labalo, Etutoiti, and Shikrimidi, I'm going to be getting you into the Erangel game. K9, I'll be seeing you at the end of Erangel. Until then, stay safe and stay connected. Enjoy the vibes. Anyways, welcome. I know you guys missed the plane path, but judging by the way the players have landed, you can tell that that plane path took us all the way from the military base up to Kameshki and that Storba area. Now this is a little bit of an odd one. Slime 4KT do know that there is no dragons in the lobby, so they don't have too much problems with landing in what's that place called, with landing in the military island. So they know they would not be uncontested. But Team Unknown, we do know their default landing, that because I know Team Unknown to actually land in Novo, but this time they have visitors in Novo Repnoya, and those visitors are going to be none other but Immortalz. And if you know Immortalz very well, you know these guys don't like to have, or they don't like to fight in drop spots. So it is possible that Immortalz could actually loot up here and leave this place, because you know they don't want too much trouble, they don't want too much wahala. One thing I'm actually surprised about is to see that Nibble Esports did not go to Yasnaya, and they finally reasoned that, wait a minute, Khk Africa is not in the lobby, which means Pochinki is going to be potentially empty, and that is a very beautiful call made by the IGL of this team for them to go to Nibble for them to go to Pochinki instead of risk their life and take that fight with Gamers United Nation out there in Yasnaya Puliana. Khk Esports going for their regular split in Rozhok. Seems Outplayed holding up school very comfortably. Not Gaming still trying to look for a way to get to Notch Jojo Paul. Influential Africa finding a way to Severny as fight is gonna be starting between the guys from 7AOK and the guys from Honored Souls. Shots coming out as that goes going to be first to shoot the deck. He goes down the instant thirst to follow, and that's definitely not the start that was expected by this guy. This is coming out from 7AOK as another player goes down. It's going to be risks going down. Definitely not what they wanted. The instant thirst to follow. 4 points to the guys from 7AOK, and they're going to accept that one as Manfilas is OP, able to down him with that one. Definitely has to troll. I accept all trolling, bro. Why is he not doing the emotes? I'm waiting for him to start the emotes because he's like, nah, bro, what the fuck were you thinking? That was a Uzi up against the M249, and he's able to do that emote just right in front of him. He opens up the door and he's like, you want to go outside? Go outside. Anyway, he's gonna get thirsted. That's gonna be Honored Souls getting taken out early in this one, as they will be left to just one player who is clutch and is not even willing to clutch this one out. He's like, not today. He's gonna be activating that JP card and he's gonna be leaving that fight quite early. 7AOK, you've got to admire that level of aggressiveness coming out from them. Manfilas able to own him there, but I'm glad to say he actually did own him there with that M249. M249 has been nerfed, and for you to take that M249 up against one of the fastest guns in the lobby, which is the Uzi, bro, I'm actually very impressed. You gotta teach me how you do that, because pretty much somebody owned me when I held M249 earlier today, and the guy was holding a UMP, but I guess the UMP was just too strong and I was just too noob for him. He was like, own me in flipping boot camp, bro. I was so paid because I was waiting. I was actually anticipating to land on top of an M249, right? And I did land on the M249 only to get owned in CQC. But whatever, we can talk about me on and on and on. Seems I played out here in school. Khk Esports out here in Rozhok and the outskirts of Rozhok. As you can see them just quietly looting the place I like to consider what my compounds. So yeah, definitely close. This is the place I like to call my compounds, because this squad house, it's actually a very sexy compound, easy to hold, easy to defend, so you can actually stay there and you get a whole lot of information on everywhere around the axis of that compound. But sadly it happens to be on the edge of the zone, which I know Khk Esports do not really play. Making the first move for the center of the zone is going to be none other but Blackjack Esports. As you can see them already finding their way towards those outskirts of Mansion, trying to find their way towards the Sharks and to see how they're going to be playing this one out. Gamers United Nation out there in Yasnaya, Khk Esports out there trying to find their way to the zone. G3 Temper also trying to find their way into the center of the zone, and this is where we're going to see potential fights, as Potato is the scout for that team. He's trying to find a way into that zone. Matrix about to enter a rotation cluster with one of the members from G3 Temper, but both of them are just going to be like, boss, how far now? Pim, pim, pim. Say hi to each other and just exit. But scratch that. Matrix feeling a little bit aggressive today as he wants to continue in that car chase, but I don't think that's going to be a successful one, as G3 Temper are going to find themselves a sexy position in the zone, but there is danger looming for the solo scout of the guys from Khk Esports as the full team of BJE find themselves behind it. But Potato able to get into that buggy right in time, and it's just going to be like, okay guys, form up on me. The compounds I'm about to crash are in the zone and it is uncontested. Hopefully the remaining members from Khk Esports got that memo, and obviously you can see them already forming up with Louis putting his leg on that throttle, stepping up to the occasion, and he's going to be putting up to this one like, okay, if you want to push my teammates, I'm going to be here to support him. As BJE did get that memo, and I think they will just be turning back and being like, okay, then complete suit. We don't want to take that fight earlier. Anyways, and who knows, BJE, they've been feeling a little bit aggressive today. They might decide to take that fight. So I'm actually looking forward to them taking that fight, and I want to see how much they can do, as UAE might just be with G3. I feel like UAE and G3, they must have learned how to coexist at this point. So both teams can actually be here for so long, and nothing, I tell you, nothing is going to happen. Team Unknown and Immortalz, and if you remember, I called it in the beginning of the game that Immortalz would actually prefer to loot up this place and get out of here without having to engage with the guys from Team Unknown, and that is actually something I admire about that team. Even though you might get 2 points per kill in the early game, they don't want to take up that early game rotation because they're like, you know what, we'd rather come in for the late game. Like, if it's short for you, come and fight me when everywhere don't choke. You get me? And then we'll know maybe you truly have what it takes. As Darkness is just going to be holding it up on the top of this building, trying to just stay here. Trust me, I've actually caught somebody before while camping up here. It was a player from Rogue Gods, man. Landed with them in front rooms or something. Yeah, should have max noob in the loot under like a knock cam. Shock him. Anyways, Aphelion Apex trying to get away from Lipovka, trying to find a better placement in that zone. One place I like to hold, or I like to hold a split, is like this this mansion warehouse, right? Because if you have 3 players here and 1 player in that mansion side, you can see what is going on in the mansion, and this place is also a very confident place or very comfortable place to hold. The place being held by Undisputed African Esports. As you can see them just taking shots at G3 Temple. Like I said, they're pretty much used to being friendly neighbors, so not too much of a fight or too much of any engagement to be going on between the guys from UAE and and G3 Temple. But I know one way or the other somebody's gonna get served breakfast, because Baker is holding that Mosin Nagant at hand, and I'm still trying to understand the mechanics of that gun. I'm hearing that Immortalz have already finally started getting pushed right now, as Darkness eventually has been spotted on the top of that building. He does lose some HP, but he's trying to heal it up. His teammates trying to lay as much cover fire as they can, because that is the plan. The plan is to draw them out to the roof, but Darkness, he deals deep on the plan. He's trying to jackpot from this one, trying to run, and he is successful in that running. He's got to give this man an A+ for actually jackpotting, but NASA boy on the top of that roof, he's gonna still be able to spot him. Darkness, you're not running in cover. Oh, scratch that, he was actually running as bait, so his teammates can actually lay cover fire. He's gonna continue to suppress fire as Umar is able to get 1 knock up onto Freak, and now the aggressors have turned to the I don't know, whatever the opposite of. Oh no, the nade ricochets off the wall, and yet but it's like, I can throw you one better. He throws that one up onto Riot. He's not quite able to get it to connect, but the rest is going to be coming up fully up onto him by Darkness. More shots still going to get suppressed by Sahil OP, who's just chilling right behind that fence. Umar is still right behind. Umar is the one on cover fire duty today, as you can see him just trying to tap away up onto the guys. Oh, that, no, beautiful shots with that M4 red dots from Immortalz, and they know that that is 2 knocks. They will definitely want to push up onto that building. Sahil OP opening up that nade. He's prepping it. He cooks it up. It's not quite cooked up to the maximum, but it does land on top of that roof, and it is perfect. He lands. He does the damage, but Darkness, he gets, oh no, by the staircase he gets breach camp. That second nade is good. He keeps connecting but not doing the damage, as that one landed just outside. Darkness might just be able to get rest back up, but guess what, the support fire from Spiky Boy is going to be coming in, as they do lose 2 players, Immortalz, and this has turned hugely against them. Now Spiky Boy holding up that molly, trying to throw that one, but he mollies himself, but he's going to be able to just evade that molly right in time, opening up that nade, trying to cook it up. He throws it out. It's not cooked up enough. He's going to be landing close to Darkness, and it might just be doing some damage up onto Darkness, and yes, he gets Darkness down once again. NASA boy got that memo. He's jumping downstairs. Sahil OP, can he hold this one up? It is a 1v2. Scratcher make that a 1v3. He's getting pushed up. He gets 1 down. He's going for the second one. He gets 2 down. This man just OP. Up for the 3rd one, but that AKM not quite able to hold it up. There is Umar. No, you see, this is why I say the cover fire thingy doesn't work. If you're going for a full send it. Now Umar is pulling up too late, as they will be able to grab at least 1 res. Oh no, scratch that. NASA boy not able to get res, but Umar able to lose some health. He's going to push up onto that one, and the wipe. Team Unknown finish that one, getting the full 4 kills and the 8 points to the name. They have to get into the zone though, but they will be just fine, as I see a little bit of cluster between Gamers Unite Nation and the guys from KHK and Influence Rage Africa and BJE. Actually, as much as we're coming out towards the guys from BJE, they lose 1 player down. 1 player, Cheddar gets uprooted from that vehicle. You love to see it. Then 7 OP, and guess what, then 7 OP does get taken out from the side with that DP28. I don't know who was controlling that DP28, but down goes N7. Cheddar is going to try to be raised back up, as you can see the guys from BJE trying to just heavily, re-strategize and find a better place to stay in this zone. MG is just going to get out of there. I'm lagging. The mollies, more smokes getting thrown out towards the teammate. As Slime Pocket, he finds himself on the receiving end from Nibble Esports, if I'm not mistaken. Where is that going on? Up there at the outskirts of Potato, you have Slime Pocket out. They need left from just go after one Sudi, and Sudi gets uprooted, and I think that was a full 6x spray. No, MG, you don't do that. That is flipping violations right there. I don't know if that was a full 6x spray, but bro, if that was a full 6x spray, man, that's crazy. I can't tell because I'm on I'm a smooth and extreme. It all looks the same. On HDR, I can actually tell the difference between it. But anyways, that nade is perfect. It connects. That molly also lands up onto Cheddar, and Influence Rage Africa finds themselves on the losing end as MG. He definitely pulls up full aggro on this one. He knows they're behind that rock, and he might just be letting that memo go out. He's telling his teammates they're behind that rock. And trust me, there's one thing we know: they can hold it up as a two-man team. Vibe is still holding it up there, but MG finds himself in a whole lot of danger as Influence Rage Africa now have become the ones aggressive or playing the aggressive play. No, he jumped out of the buggy and gets the knock. Drop shot to get the confirm. Sexy stuff as Vile is gonna be rendered almost helpless as he's now up on a 1-3. Saleh trying to push up onto him, but he's trying to trace him out with that DP, but not quite able to get that knock. Wow. This is very sad, very, very sad for the guys from Blackjack Esports, because we were just trying to tell them to balance that placement, but now they wouldn't be able to do it. And Saleh pushes up onto him, but run over. Let's flip bingo. That literally made Mamba choke. Mamba is still coughing right now because, bro, that one, he jack. That one choked up. A beautiful run over, a 10/10 for the style point. And you've got to give them that one, bro. Nice wipe from Influence Rage Africa. They lost enough players, but they lost only one player actually. I mean, one player. They did get the res up onto all of their players at that game. Bro, sexy stuff, man. I'm sorry I've not been keeping up with chat a lot, right? Today's games have just been unprecedented. Even I myself, I'm still trying to get. It's as if I just started streaming all over again, and there's been so much hula balloons and oity toities. But guess what? We go there alright, and we've been fine because Crowns is flipping OP. Anyway, even Odyssey rotating very close to the guys from 7AOK. Gumball got that memo and he's gonna be heading out of there. He's like, nope, we cannot play South, at least not now. But not gaming though. Sexy position out there up on the north. The zone is about to shift, so all of the teams right now that have kills got all these kills in the first and second zone. So Nibble Esports have 8 kill points to their name. Nibble Esports took out Slime 4KT. In case you're wondering, where are those 4 kill points from? It is from the boys from Slime 4KT, as they did take them out on rotation, if I am not mistaken. Gamers Unite Nation though, pulling up onto this fight close to trying to get closer to the guys from BBC, but BBC have a very wide flank and a very wild flank also going out, and they're out here taking shots towards the zone shield. Right now all your kills don't count as 2 anymore. The guys from the left of the just pulling them from behind, but Kratos trying to show them that he can actually, you know, single tap that DP, and he returns his eyes back to the car that he was shooting. You love to see it. Khk Esports now playing their rotations the way they normally would, and you can already see them just getting into those nice placements. But Undisputed African Esports rotating on that road very close to Influence Rage Africa, and trust me, the worst thing he wants to do is rotate close to a team that just finished taking a fight, you know, because Influence Rage Africa just took a fight, and trust me, they are feeling very confident in this one. And if anybody pushes them right now, that person don't do himself. As Gumball, the scout for Nibble Esports, he is able to find out that there is a team that Khk Esports is just right above him. He's going to gather that information and tell his teammates that I have this short little shack here that I can play. Man, this man is having a hard time parking, and they might just uproot him, guy, because bro, all this one you are doing, there's no time for it in this lobby. But Gamers Unite Nation getting blessed with that airdrop, a ghillie suit, and judging by that 7 point I can see, I'm guessing he got that new. Oh no, it is the Grozza he got. So he's gonna be like thanking the PUBG Mobile gods right now. I don't see Aphelion Apex, so now I see Aphelion Apex holding it up on that southeastern edge of the map. And trust me, you actually want to get into this new zone because a lot of compounds that you can actually play, and there's a lot of teams already finding their way into that zone. So trust me, this is not a zone where you actually want to go in for a late rotation, and the rotation part does seem to be heading more southern, as Blessed is going to be heading closer and closer to the guys from G3 Temper, but they eventually figure it out and they decide to infiltrate the zone from that eastern edge of the circle. Nice gameplay. 7AOK still trying to find yourself a good spot in the zone, rotating very close to Khk Esports, and all of them are just getting closer to Khk Esports and being like, okay, nope. That's exactly what they're doing. They're like, okay, nope, 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 nope. That's exactly what they do, because definitely Khk Esports not a team you want to go and jam. It's getting dark, which means the raid is about to get heavier again, as if it's not even heavy enough. Oh my goodness. I got to stretch this one out because, man, I have to stretch. I'm getting tired. It's been a very stressful day for me, trust me. Anyway, more shots will be coming out. Aphelion able to find themselves in that eastern part of the zone. Most of these teams are just teasing themselves with the shots. As ooh, 6 God though. Oh no! Team Unknown, they did push up. The M249 in the hands of 6 God uproots another player. It's gonna be Spiky Boy. And Team Unknown, they lose 2 players out there on rotation. I mean, it's good to die. You know you died close to the McLaren. And look at them. Look how careful they are. How would you spoil the McLaren? Which kind of person you be, this 6 God? Eh? And now he took out the back tire of the McLaren, bro. You don't want to do that. That car is too fine to be taken out. You're supposed to push him fully and, you know, carefully take him out, because that McLaren is not it's not just a shere car. Anyway, Skong is just watching them take out his owner, and now you want to enter car that you sports the tire. Why are you like this? 6 God. He's trying to get into the zone with style. You'll have to see it. Gee. Man, that car is so sexy, and everyone is out here waiting for the Tesla. Pumping over, making us spend our money on Teslas, but okay, they wanted to grab the thirst. Yeah. Car, zone, rotates, and BBC find themselves in the dead center of that zone. Question is, can they hold it up? Do they have the fragging prowess? Personally, I feel like the answer is yes. There's a little bit of a deep that Aphelion can play, and I hope they recognize that one. Khk Esports have the open fields to play with, and this is a finish I like, because guess what? It's looking like a Yasnaya open fields finish. Everyone has to get naked and on the ground. Khk Esports able to find themselves this sexy deep. I like it. They've got 2 deeps they can actually play. This is actually nice until they get shot at from behind. 7AOK getting shot at as Gumball is able to find their scout, who is Mester, and down he goes. Anyways, Vindex is getting pushed by Zaydon, and Zaydon gets down on vehicle, but no, I think he didn't see Vindex there, and Vindex did see him coming, and Vindex is gonna take him out of the game. Nibble Odyssey. This is where it gets crazy, because all of these have to rotate into the zone. Matthew's gonna be taking some shots towards G3 Temper, but guess what? Most of the shots goes out to his tire, as he does get those tires getting popped out. Oh no! UAE still getting those shots going out, but seems outplayed. They're getting shots also. They try to go for that center zone, but it's Influence Rage Africa putting in the work, putting in the shots. At 7AOK having a very tough time rotating into the zone. Now they're headed towards guys from G3 Temper and Manfilas. They lose Caveira, they lose Call on that rotation. Manfilas the last one left, and he is definitely nothing short of confused as he pushes into that smoke. We Baker, run over, no! Oh yeah, he's going to run over, and he's gonna get that first. I swear I thought the guy didn't knock. I was like, what? It's gonna be so pained there. But anyway, seems outplayed. Left to just snipe and impulse. They do push up to this location or to this position, but little did they know that they've got some of the boys from Aphelion Apex just right behind them. Team Unknown getting blessed to that airdrop, holding BBC still in that center circle. Khk Esports solely trying to go for the placement points in this game. As you see them just holding it up in those deeps, they don't want to lose that deep advantage, as they're trying to get as much information as they can on that lobby. I like the 2-2 splits coming out from Not Gaming. As you can see, they don't want to full send everybody into the open fields just yet, so they have Wisco and who's that? Wisco and Jaeger, if I'm not mistaken, out here trying, Joji actually trying to get information on what is going on in that open field, while the remaining 2 players, Jaeger and Zeus, just stay right behind to watch out. That is actually impressive gameplay I love to see from these guys. As teams are played, they are just getting tagged up from pretty much everywhere possible, as more shots will be coming out from Gamers Unite Nation onto the guys from Team Unknown. And I don't know who is taking Sims are played out, but I know it's definitely not Aphelion Apex. Blessing can definitely see the smokes, and he just started this like, watch out, there's a smoke in front of me. He's deciding to go for the nading of that smoke. Is that nade gonna connect? It is one thing we like to call the blind nades, and it does go out, but it is not close to anybody who he wants to take. And KHK gets in that zone, and guess who they get? They get the solo the scouts for Nibble Esports, and down he goes. But Willie and the rest, I think they want to commit to this fight. They stop in the open. They're going to be smoking up that vehicle, but they will be getting tagged up, as the guys from Influence Rage Africa are just chilling in that building, throwing the nades, getting the shots. And no, it is Khk Esports with the nades, throwing them out. They have that deep, they're throwing out those blind nades, but those nades just a little bit too short. But more nades coming out, those nades are connecting. Nibble Esports getting shot out by the guys from Influence Rage Africa, and no, this is not what they want. They are trying to smoke up. Willie and Sharo trying to hold it up, trying to, you know, heal up. But no, that coupe is on fire. You have to get away from it as far as possible. Not gaming, fully committing to the open field. Ooh, I like that car skin. Where'd you get it? Oh no, Wisco is glitching me out as he's trying to gather information on what's going on in front of them. Gamers United Nation get the memo. They want to push up onto that fight. Khk Esports still holding it up. They've not pushed up yet. BBC holding it up on that northeastern edge of the circle. They're making so much noise, and Aphelion Apex might just be able to find them, taking some shots towards the guys from G3 Temper. Lord just increased the 6x scope and taking the shot towards Gunner, but he's not quite able to connect those shots. Start the 6x has a little bit of bounce to it. Wisco still taking some shots, but he's getting shot out from the side. This is what we don't like about the open fields finish, because if you shoot, man, it's more like you're telling the whole lobby, shoot me. But at the same time, you also have to shoot, because you have to reduce the enemies in the lobby as much as possible, as Neptune suffering a huge blow. Aphelion Apex might just be following suit as they are rotating very close into the zone. They want to come in through the south. Octane's theorem is definitely not activated in this zone or in this game, as that part left-hand side doesn't have many teams. But no, BBC spot the guys from Aphelion Apex on the receiving end. But guess what? Influence Rangers are heading the shots, and now they are also taking shots towards guys from G3 Temper, and my network lag is all over the place, bro. What? Come on. Undisputed Africa Esports also find themselves on the receiving end of those bullets. Aphelion Apex finally find a way to try and crash, and Khk Esports, they have to get into the zone, but the play zone also doing his damage on Aphelion Apex as he takes down Zico. No, Aphelion Apex has to smoke up. Khk Esports also getting tagged up as they will be getting kept by the guys from Not Gaming, and this is a whole lot of trouble. BBC also involving themselves in this fight. Khk lose 2, Potato and lose the last one left, and they will just be trying to snake it up and try to see if they can grab those res up onto their teammates as Aphelion Apex continue to suffer that huge blow, and they get taken out by G3 Temper. Anyway, this game getting as crazy as possible as G3 Temper still holding it up on that southern edge of the circle, but there's a lot of teams behind them, and they know Influence Africa is one of those teams, and they'll be holding up, trying to prevent them from actually getting into the zone. Hello. Anyways, more shots coming out as Wisco is able to get that knock. I don't know if Wisco is still glitching me out, but I hope not. He's now prone, trying to see what he can do. But Khk Esports able to get that full-on revive onto all of their players, and now they might just start to initiate that push up onto the guys from Not Gaming, and G3 Temper also getting involved in all of this fight. When I'm going over to them, they've got 5 kills to their name, and one player on this hold has 6 kills. More shots coming out. Khk Potato puts it in the work. He's trying to see if they can clear the route, trying to see if they can find a way into that zone. But UAE getting shot out by the guys from Khk Esports. They lose one player. 6 squad taking the long range engagement, and he's able to get one of those knocks. Oh my goodness, Vindex pulls into that fight, but this Concealer that Sleepy is just right behind him. Sleepy low on HP. Can Vindex return the favor? Can he return the fire? Building pulls into that place, and Building gets a run over. Building. But Sleepy is very low on HP. That it connects, and Building definitely knows he has company. But G3 Temper pulling up into that fight. Khk Esports also in that engagement as they're down to 6 kills on their name. Oh no, this is actually not what these teams expected. The Molly is going to be getting thrown out towards Team 15, which is going to be Not Gaming, as they find themselves with just one player left. The damage from the blue zone is going to be the one taking out guys from Nibble Esports, as BBC find themselves being the only team in that zone. And I trust them, or I believe that if they've been listening to me all day, they will know that this is the perfect time to actually go for that 4-man split that I've always been heavily talking about, as Building going to be the closest to the guys from from Khk Esports. And this is where it gets crazy. This is the team, G3 Temper. We've seen them come in today with more aggressiveness than ever, and right now them going up against an aggressive team, which is Khk Esports. I really want to see how this one is gonna turn out between these two teams. There's a whole lot of smokes in front of these teams. Bredo God getting very close, trying to get personal with those teams, as 6 God is trying to clear space, but no, he gets one player from BBC, but he gets taken out in return. But no cause for panic yet for the guys from G3 Temper, as they look just fine. Breno MVP trying to sneak that one into the zone. He spots Building, he takes those shots, and I think Building is very low on HP. He's trying to go prone, trying to get down those shots, trying to spray into that smoke, but he's not quite able to get that one. The nades landing. Building in a whole lot of danger. I don't think he's got any mess, but BBC also. Breno MVP, you're still wearing clothes. You shouldn't be wearing clothes at this stage, because your clothes is white, and you definitely get spotted in the grass. by Building, and down he goes. 5 bandages to Building's name. More members from Khk trying to get into the zone. It's going to be Luis driving straight into the hands of BBC, and BBC are going to be receiving him with open arms as they take out Khk Esports. We are now down to a 3v3. Scratch that, make that a 4v2 as well. No, now a 4v1 as it's just one player from G3 Temper who is up and alive. The Lotus of that Molly. Does he go that far? He lands on Flacco. Oh no, can Flacco hold this one up? The nades, the money, everything is getting thrown out at him. And it's just a matter of time before he gets spotted by Law. And the guys from BBC stand up, come here and tell us, Crowns and K9, would you shut up and stop mentioning our names already, as they walk home with that chicken dinner, doing it in style, doing it with flair, as they finish it with a whooping 12 kills to their name. You love to see that. G3 Temper in second place, playing this one super aggressive. I've not seen G3 Temper this aggressive in a while, and I'm so glad we get to see this aggressive G3 Temper once again. That is 12 kills also to their name in second place. Third place is going to be Not Gaming, able to walk up for those placements, but not quite able to balance it with that kill, as they finish third place with only 2 kills to their name. Khk Esports tried so hard to get into that zone, but no, it was just too much of a war for them to handle, as it was just open fields, and they tried to get into the open field finish with cars, and I feel like they might decide to work on that one, because the open field finish is not where you want to actually come in with a vehicle. You want to actually see how far you can snake it without making as much noise into the zone, right? But you see them making a whole lot of noise, as they did have to fight some of the guys from BJE and also some players from G3 Temper. Didn't turn out well for them, but a 4th place finish with 5 kills, they'll definitely accept that one. Nibble Esports in 5th place with 5 kills to their name. Gamers United Nation in 6th place with 1 kill. Undisputed African Esports in 7th place with 1 kill. Influence Rich Africa in 8th place with 8 kills to their name. Nice. Aphelion Apex in 9th place with no kills. Team Unknown in 10th place with 4. Sims Outplayed in 11th with no kills. 7AOK in 12th place with 5 kills. Blackjack Esports in 13th place with 1 kill. Oh, it wasn't Blackjack they were fighting with. It was there was another red team. I don't remember. Anyway, Slime 4KT in 14th place with no kills. They did go out to Nibble Odyssey early on in the game. Honored Souls in 15th place with 0 kills. Honored Souls have definitely not stepped up to the occasion, because this is not the Honored Souls that I know, at least. The guys from Immortalz out there in 16th place, going out earlier, taking that fight in Novo Rep Nonye with who was it, Team Unknown, and they did go out early on in the game with only 1 kill to their name. I'm gonna be pulling over to my sexy face where we can also hear K9 coming with his input on this game. K9, what are your thoughts?
That was an incredible game, and that's what we call a comeback, if any, by BBC. You see them pulling up with 12 kills and the chicken dinner. That was such a great game. They had a good place in the zone, and they were able to capitalize on their position, and they were able to get the kills, which is really good and really impressive from them. Another impressive team we have to speak on is G3. G3 was a wrecking crew in that match, pulling out such great resilience, taking so many fights. We saw Building there with smoke, almost getting knocked by player from KHK, but was able to regain his composure and turn the situation around, and was able to get the knock and confirm on him. That was really good from G3. Another team I want to mention though is INF, because we spoke about INF in the previous match.
Yeah.
About them, we spoke about INF taking early fights, early engagements, influence rate.
Yeah.
But now we saw them in this match also taking on that early engagement. They won their early engagement, but they lost a player from their team. They lost one.
Yeah,
member,
they did lose one player on that engagement.
Where they lost a player that also came to bite them in the back. So I don't know, is this a trend for the team, taking early fights and losing one player? Is it like a deliberate sacrifice for the team?
One thing I know is that Influence Rate Africa happens to be a very aggressive team, right? At least recently, they've been very aggressive, right? And then if we're mentioning aggressive teams, we have to say the likes of Influence Rate Africa, we have to say Khk Esports. But looking at the zone, I feel like there are times when you have to just look at what that zone is looking like and decide if you actually want to take that early engagement or you want to go in for those placement points. But given the dirty playing path you actually got in the beginning of the game, and the fact that most of the teams actually had to rotate in from the south, it was actually a whole lot of trouble. They had to take in those engagements, having to fight with BJE, having to fight with G3 Temper also in that engagement, and then trying to, at least they did get about 8 kills, get more than 8 points also to follow with it. So I feel like it is actually quite a good gameplay coming out for that. And I'm still saying it, I am nothing short but impressed. But this gameplay that I've seen from G3 Temper come out all day today, and now I have the leaderboard showing up here on my screen, which is G3 Temper. As of this Miramar game, they were in second place with 23 kills to their name. And look at Blackjack Esports, 32 kills to their name. And with this game that we just finished, where the Blackjack Esports finished, they finished in where are they? 13th place with only 1 kill. That's just 2 points. So that means they wouldn't be adding too much to those points, but you've got to give them the accolades that they deserved, because that 32 kill point is actually very far from pretty much any other team in this lobby.
Yeah, indeed.
And if I'm looking at this leaderboard from game 3, another thing that actually surprises me is Aphelion Apex. I'm surprised that they're actually still out there in that fifth place. And you did ask which team can actually balance it out. I guess it's Aphelion Apex, because see them with 15 placement points and 15 kills to follow on that one. And to end day one, the leaderboards might probably get updated before the end of the game. Mamba will tell me that very soon. But looking at the way this leaderboard is, Immortalz, I'm not happy with where they stand before game 4.
Yeah.
And then looking at them,
I was actually gonna speak on Immortalz, because they were the first team to get in an engagement, and at the beginning of the fight, it seemed like they had the upper hand, with their play of being split and having one man stay back and cover. But then they were taking fights from enemies who were in a house, and the enemies weren't really picking out, and they committed to the fight and still left one man behind.
Exactly.
And that turned out to be
a huge bad time, to be honest. Yeah. And I did call out that strategy, because they played the same thing in the Miramar match, and I said it, that there are situations, right, where you don't want to actually play that either 3-1 or 2-1, where you have one player behind giving you that cover fire. I understand that most players would like to claim, oh, I'm a support player, right? But in that kind of situation, I feel like Umar had already done the work that he needed to do. He got that opening knock for them. They got that opening knock, and he actually even got the thirst. And given that Sahil actually got 2 other knocks to follow, I expected that even before that push, Umar should have formed up on that team. But they decided to still leave him behind, because if it were to be open fields, it would have been a different discussion, right? But given that we're actually trying to take this fight in a building, you can't give cover fire in that building, right? So you have to form up. And then look at the time he formed up, and you can only imagine the momentum that these guys from on Team Alone already exactly. He knows that it's pretty much his fight.
So it was just easy for him to take him down. But still, we have to give props to UNK, because they held up really, really well in that building.
Yeah, and if I'm going to tell the guys from Immortalz something, I feel like they should work on their nades, because those nades up to the roof from Sahil, it did get one to connect, but if you had just thrown the right ones just a little bit closer, you'd have probably gotten that full 2 knocks on that roof, and that would have rendered the guys from Team Unknown pretty much helpless and hopeless. Who else I want to talk about? I actually want to talk about Sims Outplayed. They did finish up where in this match, though. I know they've played a little bit passively today, but they did grab themselves a chicken dinner. So I guess I wouldn't go too harsh on them. They finished this one in 11th. Yeah, finished this one on 11th with no kills. And Slime 4KT, this last 2 games definitely not been in their favor. They were first place coming into game 3, but after game 3 they do find themselves coming down 2 slots, as they did go out early in that Miramar, and I believe they would actually drop further down on this leaderboard. Another team I'd like to actually point out here is Honored Souls, right? Because before Miramar, they did have a semi-good placement, and I was looking forward to them playing better, but they did jump back down just a little bit. Now, Now talking about the three teams that actually got into this super weekend, right? What are your thoughts on the way they've played so far? I mean, we only have 2 game 3.
Well, there really isn't much to say about them in terms of their play style and their gameplay so far. We just need to wait for them for the matches. We just need to hope that the players will go back to the matches they've played and look at what they've done wrong and how they can improve on it and how they can get better so as to get more points tomorrow. And speaking on getting more points, the thing I want to talk about is Aphelion Apex because we saw them in the late game today in the last match trying to find a way into the zone.
Yeah.
They were started rotating towards G3. Then they noticed that the zone shifted upwards. Then they ignored their rotation and tried to go into the zone and just ended up running into the open arms of BBC.
I tell you.
And just getting taken up like that. So we need to see more decisiveness from them in terms of their gameplay. Are you sending the fight or are you rotating into the zone?
Exactly.
So you don't get caught up in the, because if you notice, we saw a lot of teams that got caught up in positions. They just parked in the middle of the open and just crouched behind vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, look at Undisputed AE.
You might think you are safe, but then you don't know who has the scope on you.
Exactly.
You don't know who is looking at your card. Once you stop,
they actually just take you out. And this is why the elders usually say the devil you know is better than the angel you do not know. And I feel like that one, I'm going to be saying that to Aphelion Apex, because the devil that they knew was G3 Temper, who was in front of them, and the angels they did not know were the guys from BBC, and they just drove themselves into BBC. It was just giveaway time as we just saw them getting uprooted from that vehicle. I did talk to some players from Aphelion Apex on this, but I'm like, come on guys, what's happening? You're getting into those late games, but you're choking up. Because look at them, they did get into that late game, but they finished with 0 kills, right? And that is definitely not the gameplay that they themselves wanted for themselves, right? So it's more like, work on that. You know how to get those positions, and that's the same thing. The same thing goes for Immortalz, right? Because it's the same thing I told Immortalz sometime during the week or during league play. You know how to get into those positions, but when you get into those positions, do not choke up. Because I was telling someone yesterday that if you're getting those good positions in the zone, it gets quite addictive, right? Because then you wouldn't want to push out that fragging prowess you have in yourself. Like, because when you've rotated into those good zones, you know, avoided those early fights, and then in zone 6 you find yourself in a sexy position. Most teams are trying to get into the zone. Instead of you to now get and, you know, unlock that aggressiveness, you now decide to go passive. Like, you now still continue playing passive because you're actually getting used to that placement. Because if we're looking at this thing, there are some games that by the time you get to zone 6, it doesn't even matter wherever you're positioned. All you just have to do is try to fight your way into the zone. This game was definitely not one of it, because that was the gameplay KHK tried to play. They tried to play that passive, and then when it got to zone 7, they wanted to play aggro in an open field finish, which is definitely not what you want. Because going aggro without enough smokes to shield your blind spots, that is definitely what killed them. Because the instance they decided to take the fight against G3, they started getting shot at from behind by Not Gaming, and they just have BBC to thank for that one, because BBC were able to come in with the third party of the century and take out the boys from Not Gaming. Not Gaming also, I feel like they gathered a whole lot of information being on that northern edge of the circle, but they did not use that information to their advantage, as they were only able to get 2 kills from all of that. But look at BBC on the other hand, able to get 12 kills on that one. So I feel like that is actually something that they should work on. If you're getting into some positions and you're not taking fights, what I expect is to gather as much information as you can, because as we always say, information is definitely key when it comes to PUBG Mobile.
Exactly.
Like I said, another thing I also did enjoy watching in today's game is that adaptation. Like, I like the fact that you know that not all teams are here in this lobby, and you know that, oh, a specific part of this map is gonna be free, a specific map of the map is free, and you could see that little adaptation. Nibble Esports leaving that Yasnaya fight alone, and they're like, on the normal ground they would have been contesting Yasnaya with C Esports and Gamers Unite Nation, but Esports is not here and Payne Africa is not here. Why not let us just go over to the Pochinki area of the map? And they did go to Pochinki. It did pay out for them. Slime 4KT though, I've seen them try to play from the military island, and I feel like that is one play style that definitely doesn't really work for them. I don't know particularly how they went out to Nibble Odyssey. In fact, I wasn't even expecting them to. I was expecting that if any team was going to take out 4KT on rotation, it was going to be Honored Souls, given that they had just completed that early fight up against sorry, it was going to be 7 AOK, sorry, who had just completed that fight up against Honored Souls early in the game. But looking at the way that one played out, Slime 4KT did go out to Nibble Esports, and I feel like that probably will come from the fact that they were not expecting anyone to be around that Pochinki area of the map. So them rotating towards particular Nibble Esports is like, surprise, surprise, we are here. And I believe they got taken out on rotation out there. I do not know if my leaderboards have been updated. I can only see 3 chicken dinners as of now, so I'm going to try reloading that page to look at the leaderboards that we came in, the overall leaderboards, which is going to be this leaderboard that I'm showing right now is going to be the one that will be updated by the end of the Super Weekend, which is going to be on Sunday. After Sunday's games, this is going to be updated again, and then the total points that has been accumulated by all of these team placements on the leaderboard is going to add up to this one. So most of the teams that are here would actually have a little bit of an upgrade or an update in their points, and we'll be seeing some new teams also trying to edge out some teams who are actually out here in or on this leaderboard. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this one is going to end up for the guys from Esports, Payne Africa, and Dragons, who don't have so much points to actually work with on this leaderboard. I'm being told that my leaderboards have been updated, so right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be showing you the updated leaderboards after game 4 for today's games. I'm actually quite before I start anything, I will keep saying this: if there is a team that can prove to you that one game is all it takes, it is G3 Temper. What? Look at the amazing jump in kills. Before this game they had 23 kills, right? And now look at how much kills they have now. 35. That is mind-blowing. Like, nothing short of mind-blowing. I don't know if Kenai is here. Can Kenai still hear me? Because I can't hear him anymore.
I can hear you. Yeah.
So now we do have the updated leaderboards, and first to third place had no chicken dinners, but they find themselves in first to third. How about that?
Well, I guess this goes more to show about the balance we're talking about with teams being able to get both the kill points and the placement points. And today was a real testament to that. We saw some of the same teams coming up in the late games of each match, being able to survive against all the odds, being able to make good rotations. We saw G3 in that last match, a stellar performance.
I tell you.
We saw building, plotting it up for his team and keeping everything together. That was really, really good from them. Fortunately, he couldn't get the chicken dinner, but that was still really good for them. But another team I want to talk about is Team EPC, because I've been talking about them all day, so why not end the day with them? They were able to jump 7 places.
I tell you.
From just that last match, and we can see how much just one game
can do.
Can really change the team's position.
And actually, speaking on that bottom part of that table, right? What surprises me are the teams we actually have there. I see the likes of Undisputed AE and Immortalz down there, and I feel like you don't bring your A game in league play only to bring your B game in the Super Weekend, because the Super Weekend is actually where it does matter, right? So I'm like, Immortalz sitting out there with 15 plays, with only 3 placement points and 6 kills. Man, you guys have a whole lot to actually work on. Undisputed AE, you happen to be a team that I felt had a lot of fragging prowess, but come on, you guys were able to shut me up last week. Do the same this week, right? Because right now I'm going to be talking a whole lot. And now I did talk about the hunger, and now the hunger that I'm seeing from Team Unknown and 7 Sins Out of Killing is not the same one that I saw from them coming into the Super Weekend, right? I can actually see Not Gaming able to find himself an 8th place finish, at least a little bit of a balance between the placement points and the Q points, right? 29 points in total on 8th place. But 7 scenes out of King and Team Unknown out there in 12th place and 13th place. Definitely not a finish or I expected from day one, given I expected them to still come in with such aggressiveness and such will to actually gather more points on this table. Immortalz do have a little bit of super weekend points, but I'm pretty sure they would want to grab more points and not be caught slacking on that leaderboards. But Khk Africa though, finding them way up onto 3rd place, that is actually interesting. And slowly but surely we do see G3 Temper running away with this win, because you can see them leading that table with over that's about 12-13 points or something. I don't know, I'm not doing that math correctly, with no chicken dinner. And look at that balance in placement points and Q points.
That's really impressive from these teams, and it goes also to show how some teams are really adept at managing their resources and managing their time. Because even if, as you see the bottom half of the table, the teams that they have decent amount of kills, but there's no placement. So that goes to show you that even when they win their engagements at the beginning of the match, there's too much time wasted. Being able to, there's no time for them to recover and rotate into zone. At the same time, there are still some teams who take those early engagements and they are still able to manage their time and they are able to rotate into zone. If you look on the first page, the only team that doesn't really have that much placement points is INF.
Exactly.
So, but they are able to get
those
a lot of kills to balance it up. So if you know that you are a team that is going to get held up for rotation because there are other teams that have landed across the rotation path, then you have to know that, okay, we have to go for this fight and finish it up early. So we don't have anybody to gatekeep on, because I believe these teams are being gatekept, and that's the reason why they are unable to find their way into the zone and the late game.
And one final.
So we look forward to see the teams perform better.
Yeah, one final thing that I actually want to say to actually close off today is Khk Africa have 19 placement points, right? 10 out of those placement points came from the Sandhawk game. So that being said, it means across the remaining 3 games, they averaged only 3 kills per game. 3 placement points per game, which means they didn't actually get those high placement points in the remaining 3 games, but they had those kills to complement. So that being said, I'm not saying you should do the heal strat, because so many people have gone on and on about that being an abuse of the heal strat. But bro, I keep telling you, different strokes for different folks, and it's a big pity, it's a huge pity for people who tried, or for teams that tried to battle with Lewis on that heal strat in Sandhawk, because trust me, it did not pay out well for them at the end of the long run. But anyways, that is going to be all for the show we've got today. A big thank you and shout out to K9 for actually joining me today, despite all the hula balloos and oity toity. A bigger shout out to all of you viewers who actually stayed with me to the very end, despite all the glitches and stuff that I had going on, and I really appreciate all of that. Thank you all for tuning in. Once again, it is the Scripted Elite League, brought to you by Scripted Esports in partnership with Insider Africa, proudly sponsored by Last Vengeance and Men of Blood Esports. I will be here with you again tomorrow, which is Saturday, and I trust me, I will be better back, and I'll be on point. I'll have all of this sorted out before tomorrow. But thank you all for tuning in today. Like the stream before you leave, subscribe to the channel if you've not, and what's that last thing that I usually share? It's not too late to share the stream. Until tomorrow, same time, same place, I'll see you guys soon. Stay safe, stay connected, don't do drugs, practice social distancing, use protection, and most of all, do not hack the game. Until tomorrow, I'm gonna see you guys. So peace out and have fun. You know the vibes, boys. Oh, man.